Hello, everybody, to another episode of Curse of Strahd. Finally,
Finally!
we
Yay.
will
Vivian,
hopefully.
do you bring your new dice?
I brought my new dice. You're
Right.
not going to see them until until my character gets introduced.
That's totally fine. I already somewhat spoiled it for everybody.
Where did I
You
put the
don't know how it
screen?
looks like. You didn't look it up.
Okay, so last time on Curse of Strahd, the half of the party went missing
Yes.
due to a teleportation incident. No one really knows how that went.
They were all lost in the warp.
Except
Yeah,
for the
we'll see.
GM himself.
And Gosberg and Ashton are now adventuring.
You need your...
You need your sheet.
Thank you.
Gosberg and Ashton are now adventuring in the dread land of Barovia by themselves.
The Red Lads.
They came across a naked man with a big nose called Cliff Crofwell, who convinced them to help him deal with some hags that he said were eating children. They raided the house. Cliff turned out to be a were-raven, and the hags were indeed up to some shit.
You want to buy a pie?
They are up to something, and so they promptly attacked them. A fight ensued of ridiculous proportions, and they've been stuck in the windmill fighting these hags for the last 2 months.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
It's been a war of attrition. So they have been fighting these hags. They are still locked in combat, and the hags have been casting spells.
Left and right.
So, without further ado,
You do remember the initiative, right?
I do have the initiative written
I
down.
don't remember what.
A mysterious half-elf woman joined the fray, seemingly on the side of our valiant heroes. For what purpose, we do not know. So today we have with us our half-elf ranger, Ashton Svernari, played by Zach Little. We got the half-elf rogue, Valanya, played by Meg. Got the human paladin, Gosberg,
I am the most boring. out of
played
everyone.
by Andy,
I don't know about that.
who's never boring.
No. Humans
No.
are boring. Humans
And
are boring.
a character for later to be introduced by Vivian. And I'm Eric Scott, and I'm playing all the soon-to-be dead things.
Soon to be...
Seems like
Hey,
a thing.
that is not true. That is not true. I'm pretty sure Ismark has a
And
couple
then there's
years on
Kenny,
him.
but he's not here, and he's supposed to play.
Yeah,
Cliff Crofwell.
Kenny couldn't show up.
He's like an NPC anyway, so.
Cliff is a little bit of an NPC. So, we got pencils
Playable,
here.
non-playable character.
Exactly.
Everyone who needs pencils, take one.
Make
I
graciously engaged.
dished out pencils.
Oh, you did.
I forget, did I use my channel divinity?
Although I didn't dish out erasers.
What is your channel
so
divinity? You did. You used your channel divinity
I-
to say some words to
I
them
did
that made
not
them run
dish
away.
out erasers.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to remember.
So
What was that?
I did not dish out erasers.
Well, I only have one eraser.
This one,
so-
Okay.
this one had the razor.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Zach
getting
might
started.
be the only one who
It is the
might
hag's
be
turn.
later.
And Gosberg,
What up?
the hag that you were fighting, started casting what appears to be some sort of lightning spell.
Where did God do?
She's saying some strange Sylvan words,
I don't know what Sylvan is.
Fey language,
Okay.
and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, because I'm really
You're-
great at dexterity.
Your best kind of saving throw.
Of course. Whose chessman is that?
What is your dex again?
6.
Okay.
It has a -2, and it's a saving throw, so
It's a
it's
saving throw.
still -2.
So it's still minus. Is it saving throw? No, yeah. Never mind. I thought I added it.
Yep.
Nope. The dex throw. That is a 2.
Actually, Ashton, you are in the line of this, the way she's directing it. No, wait.
So do I need to make a save though?
No,
too?
actually, you're good.
Reminder:
It's not gonna
they're
hit
in
you.
a really small fucking
You're in a
space.
small fucking
Oh,
room.
reminder: anyone who's within 5 feet of me gets an
Actually, Ashton's good. Never mind.
anyone within 5 feet of me, if an enemy attacks you, the enemy gets disadvantage due to my protection.
That's melee attacks. Yes, we remember.
Nice.
8. No, that's not 8. Never mind. Hold on.
Also, remember, this is probably going to do more damage to me, for my beard is very static electricity.
What was your total?
2.
Okay
Hey,
then.
that's 2 more than I would have gotten if I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Isn't it just one more actually?
No, it's 2 more, because if I had -2 to that, it would
Oh
be 0.
yeah.
Yeah. That's really sad. I'm sorry.
Damn Ryordan's brother!
You take 24 points of damage
Okay, well,
as a lightning bolt courses through your armor.
Ah, my beard!
Yeah, your beard, you're already pretty messed up beard. Your hair kind of goes on end like does the Einstein thing.
I'm at 20 right now. He just took out literally half of my HP in one go. 24, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's that's more than half my HP in one go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Yes,
my beard,
yes, it
my
is.
glorious, glorious beard!
The other hags, because there are still 2 more.
I store electricity in my beard and cast it off.
No. Ashton, you shot an arrow with a natural 20 crit sharpshooter attack and hit Mama Hag the other day.
What's she at? Oh, well, you can't tell
So
me.
she is not looking good at all. She is fucked up. She's just now removing the arrow from her throat.
Go Ashton.
And she's not at all happy about that. So, and she starts casting some spell, and she's now ignoring Cliff Crothwell for the moment. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Nat 20, right? Or Nat
Yeah.
20, D20.
You better get in that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I better.
These watermelons are there, by the way.
That's mine.
Yeah,
You can-
10.
That's for the group?
Yes.
12, right?
12 is your total.
For wisdom.
You
yeah.
had saving throw, yeah. So you had 2.
Are we just gonna
So you got a
finger this, or are
12?
we going to actually
Mhm.
do
Yeah.
things?
Finger food.
Why did I say finger?
All right then. Just a moment. I did not write down their save DC.
Mhm.
I'm assuming it's more than 12.
Well, that's great to hear.
All right then. So, everyone else is a little bit distracted, but Ashton, your form shrinks on itself,
I'm gonna give a watermelon to the
and you find yourself now in the form of a mole.
Oh no!
I'm so tiny.
So you just kind of flop onto the ground, this little black blind mole.
Eat it.
I'm crawling. I try to pick up wait, do all my
Yeah, there
weapons
you
shrink with me, or is it just me?
It's just your weapons seem to shrink into yourself.
Oh, okay.
Are you the size of a mole now?
'Cause I was gonna
He
be
is
like-
the size of a mole. There is now just a mole where Ashton used to be.
Because I was gonna say, and then I'm gonna try to pick up an arrow, but it's like too heavy.
So wait, is he a mole now, or is he the size of a mole?
He is a mole.
Oh, wow.
He is a
my
mole who is the
God.
size of a mole.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, because moles are definitely the size of people.
Squeak. Wait, can I talk, or am I just squeaking?
You, alright, and, it seems that a different spell was attempted to cast on Ismark,
Oh
the
my-
paralyzing spell, but, it did not seem to have an effect, and Ismark shakes it off. You try squeaking, you try
Squeak,
talking,
squeak,
and you end up
squeak.
just making mole noises.
Oh my god, Ashton knows polymorph!
And,
Squeak, squeak, squeak,
uh,
squeak.
You shall
Ma-
pay for this!
actually, what can't you, oh my god. Okay, so,
I'm not getting back on the show. I'm a normal human being.
She's polymorph on him.
she did.
Oh
She did
my
just
God.
polymorph him.
Oh my god.
Who's still alive, by the way?
I'm-
Currently everybody.
How is... Okay, well...
The hag
Peter's
also, as her
bloody.
movement gets up. Mama Hag is bloodied.
Okay,
So I can't
cool.
communicate with any of my party members, correct?
You are currently a mole.
Sign
Oh, no.
language, quick!
Why are you on the floor?
Getting into
'Cause he's a
character.
mole.
I'm like waving to you guys, trying to get your guys' attention.
Mama Hag, after doing that, she looks and she's still very outnumbered, so she's like, fuck! And she starts back. Oh, wait. Oh, she can't do anything. She can't get to the windows. There she is.
Yes! We have
I was
trapped him.
I was gonna say, oh well, it's not my initiative. Or I was gonna say, if she's still alive, I'm gonna try to
There's
nibble.
an impenetrable wall of enemies at the moment.
I'm gonna try to nibble at her feet, see if that does anything.
Alright, speaking of which, it is now Valania's turn.
Okay.
Is she 5 feet, within 5 feet of me?
Oh my God, there's a turtle
She's
underneath the
within
five
table.
feet.
Yeah, I bet it.
That's why I was like, oh, I was, I thought, ugh.
What would you like to do, Valania?
This one is which one is?
That
which
is the
one-
hag you've been fighting.
Okay. Has she been?
She has
like,
been hit. I believe Gosberg hit her with a hammer.
Okay.
Bong.
And you have not hit her once.
Yeah,
I've
I
been
know. I
hitting
haven't
everyone.
hit anything once.
She's currently ducking behind the ladder that is right there. Like,
No, don't
a
come
ladder
to the
that
mall.
leads upwards and you're not entirely sure where.
Don't come.
Alright.
Don't come to the mall.
Is this gonna be like the first
Um,
episode of Fendover where she's just not going to hit anything for the rest of the entire adventure?
Well, I don't know. Let's see.
You have a turtle trying to triumph you, Meg.
I know.
No,
I'm
I think
ignoring it.
I think it's trying to eat.
Anyway,
They like to eat toes.
I know. It's eaten my toe before. It's.
What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna take out my short sword and try and stab her.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Does she get sneak attack?
That's an 18 plus 5.
That will hit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So roll me the damage of your short sword plus your sneak
Feed the
attack
mall.
damage.
Oh yeah, because I'm within 5 feet.
You are within 5 feet of an ally. Or
Yes.
she is within 5 feet of an
Okay.
ally.
What is my sneak attack?
D6.
I should have written it down.
It'll either be 1 or 2 d6.
Yeah, I know. I don't know which one it is right now.
And I lost
All
my
the
pencil.
D6.
It is all the d6s.
No.
Okay. I am level.
God, I am awful at holding onto my pencils.
How am I level 1?
How many turtles do
You're
you
not.
have?
You're level 3.
Okay, why did I write level 1 on there?
You'll change it later.
2
There are about
d6s.
4 or 5 running.
2
2d6? Alright, roll
Okay.
3d6.
No, it's
Short sword damage.
short sword. Okay, yeah. Okay. And then plus 2.
Isn't sneak attack just 1d6?
It goes up as you level up.
Yeah.
And she is level 3.
Okay, so that's not very good, but
Plus dex.
D6.
so that's 9 damage.
Alright, total?
Yeah,
Alright.
total.
You still have a bonus action?
Why
I can't can I do anything with my bonus action?
Oh, look, a tiny spider. Look.
I'm so glad that's a mole right now. He would freak out.
What?
There's a tiny spider.
I'm gonna hit it with my chuck.
Don't worry about the spider. Meg, what do you want to do?
Well, like as my bonus action,
You can attack because you have your wrist blades, your knives.
Dude, turtle's coming back.
I can
Yes.
attack.
That's always been a thing. You have a bonus action. When you're using light weapons, you can attack.
Oh, dude. Okay, I'm sorry.
You were doing it last time.
Well, I haven't played this character in like 2
You
months.
do it
so
as all your other characters do.
I know, but I've forgotten. I'm
It's
just
only been 2 weeks.
it's been a long time, and I'm a little bit tired. Okay, so yes, I will wrist blade her, which are poisoned still.
Are they?
Yeah.
Did you poison them?
I
Yeah,
poisoned them.
she poisoned them.
I
All right.
poisoned them last time.
It's been a while since we did this.
That's 16 plus 5,
That will hit.
and that's a D4.
A d4. No sneak attack damage.
Yeah.
You only get that once per round.
And then, is there any poison
Careful your
damage
turtle.
that I
A
should roll
d6 of poison.
for? A D6 of poison.
So the hag has to make a con save. But it's poison dagger, so
Yeah.
No, this is just straight up.
damage.
Okay, that's 4 points of damage.
Alright, plus your dex.
Oh,
no,
4.
it's not plus dex and such. It's you have to have 2 weapons fighting.
Oh, yes. No, so not plus your dex.
Yeah, okay. So just 4.
Which I just realized Gregory does not need anymore since he is level 5.
Alright. So Volanya rushes forward, pulls out a short sword, still using one wrist blade, and finally manages to hit this hag.
Finally, she's like,
Through the ladder!
she's like,
Ha!
God damn it.
Ah! Damn it!
God damn it.
Alright, next up in initiative is Ashton.
The mole. I can't really get out of this mole form, huh?
You really try and concentrate, and no.
Okay.
No.
And then I guess my best thing is I gotta nibble at someone's foot.
Alright, he uses his full movement to... Who do you want to go over to?
Who's around me? I can't.
There's 3 witches, and there's all your allies.
Is the witch mom still alive? Or
Yes.
Whatever? Alright, I'm gonna try to Go for her foot.
Alright, you very slowly make your way, scurrying as fast as you can in this weird new mole form.
Uh-huh.
Your little tiny claws clattering on the wood floor.
How much HP that he has now that he's a mole? Okay, you just need to take one
So they can literally kick
Yeah.
me and I'll be dead.
No.
No. You revert to your form.
Yeah, it says here that if your HP goes to 0 in your new form, you go back to your normal form.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
As you scutter by Cliff, he's like, "Oh, you look tasty now." Sorry. Yeah. And what do you want to do?
Nibble at her feet.
All right, make a nibble roll.
A nibble roll.
Does it have -1 to strength?
What is that? 7? Do I get anything or
Yeah,
no?
it's a 7.
Just 7.
I don't think you're proficient in mole biting.
So nibble.
Yeah, you get up to her and you start nibbling on her raggedy clothes. Her toe, her toe,
must taste
and you
awful.
don't do any damage.
It must taste awful.
It doesn't taste pleasant at all.
Does it taste like a toe, but that has been soaking in shoe for
Okay,
the past
dude,
2 months?
I'm the one nibbling this toe. Man, don't tell me it's don't let's not go into full
Gosbert,
detail.
it's your turn.
Okay, well, who's in front of me? Everyone?
The hag you've been beating up on.
Well, is she bloodied? Like, who here is bloodied?
Only Mama Hag.
I'm gonna go. Is Mama Hag? Can I attack Mama Hag?
Yeah, you can. I'd say you're close enough.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to use my bonus action. And I am going to cast Searing Smite.
Alright, as you do that, she sees you turn towards her and she goes, and says some words real quick. And what level is Searing Smite?
Level 1.
Your spell dissipates.
Oh no!
And the flames go up your hammer as you're casting the spell. And then the hag says something and they blow off your hammer.
So she just used to spell magic?
No.
Okay, cool. I don't know what happened.
She did something else. Entirely something else.
Did she just
So when did this battle turn into a whole 180 on us?
Did she just talk so fast that all of the moisture in her mouth just went onto my
No,
hammer?
this appears to be some kind of magic that fucked with your magic.
I don't use magic though, it's miracles!
squeak, squeak.
There's a difference!
Still
I
magic.
straight up listened to Shantae, she says, you only get 3 every 8 hours. I can only do 3 things every 8 hours. That's the deal, bitch.
What do you want to do? You have no Searing Smite.
I'm going to smack her in the face. Because I am not going to stray off my fucking smashing a bitch in the face.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Got that 1.
Alright, you are so
But I got lucky, I just kidding.
You are so thrown off by her. And, dude, what are you doing under the table? You are so thrown off by your magic being dissipated. This has never happened to you before.
No.
You swear it's never happened before. And you're looking at your hammer, and you just hit the ground near her, almost hitting Ashton in his mole form.
Thank you.
Almost.
Never mind.
And it just completely misses the hag, and she's like, "Ah, not so tough without the guards on your side, are you, big boy?"
Oh, thank you, Shantae. No. Thank you. You're useful as the Force.
All right, and is there anything else you'd like to do?
I just used my bonus action. I used my action. Can I sit on her?
No,
Okay.
that would require an action.
Well, can I just walk up to her and just get super fucking close so I can just breathe
You're
on
about
her?
as close as you can get.
Okay, well, I don't know how. I'm just gonna get close enough just so I can breathe on her to be a creeper. This fucker.
All right.
This is how I'm gonna breathe the entire battle from now on.
All right, it is now Ismark's turn.
Go, Ismark.
Ismark Kolyanovich.
Fuck him up.
Is that actually his name?
Yes,
Kolyanovich?
Kolyanovich.
That actually in their book?
Yeah,
That
because
is
his
stupid ass name.
his father's name was Kolyan, and his sister, Irina, who is standing outside, is Irina Kolyana.
Okay. That's weird.
They get names from their dads here, apparently. +5 to hit. All right. So Ismark is going to attack his hag twice, and I'm gonna use my new dice. for this.
Are you going to be Is you guys gonna fail? Please tell me it's not gonna fail. Ismark, do this!
Do this, Ismark.
Do it.
And unfortunately, as you recall, these hags are not easy to hit. Their skin is like stone, and he hits her twice, and it doesn't go in at all.
You suck, Ismark!
You are not doing any better! At that point, you hear footsteps behind you, and Arena actually runs up. And Ismark is like, "What are you doing here? I told you to wait outside."
I also agree. What are you doing here?
It's like, it's like, I can help, damn it.
I don't think you can.
I am not helpless. Do not presume to tell me what I can and cannot do.
She's a strong, independent woman.
She's a strong, independent woman. So then, after that, Ismark attacked twice and did not hit. Now it is Cliff Crofwell's turn. He's like, "Oh, this isn't going well. Shit." And he's going to attack Mama Hag. And he does not roll well enough to hit her, but he has multi-attack. So let's get another
The
one.
Crow Man, right?
This is Cliff Crofwell, the Crow Man. Where's my other dice
Man,
game?
but whatever.
This is why we spent 2 months fighting these goddamn hags. Think we can never hit them.
Did I lose a die? Yeah.
That's how you want to use
Also,
mine.
hags are sneaky.
This
little
is mine.
bitches.
But he managed to hit her with the second hit,
Good.
and he deals max damage.
Good.
Alright, so Mama Hag gets hit
How much?
for, I think that's 19 points of damage. I want to say 19. Or not 19, 9. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was hoping it'd be 19.
Alright. Yeah, max damage. Ah! Take that, foul woman! Ugly bitch!
Is he in crow form?
Huh?
Who is this?
This is Cliff Crofwell.
Is
He's in human form.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I
thought it was
believe.
crow
I
form.
think he was in.
He was in crow form last time.
Was he in crow form?
Yeah.
Alright.
I remember Kenny cawing every time he spoke.
I mean, he did that even in human form. I don't remember, so I'm going to say he's human.
Okay.
I think he was like in.
Was he
half.
hybrid? Whatever, he
I don't-
slashed
I
out
don't
with a
remember.
claw then. He's currently in his giant. Yeah, I think. Okay. He's in his giant bird form and he slashes. He rakes her with his talons. He still rolled well enough to hit. Same damn bonus. Alright, and with that, it is back to the top of initiative with the hags.
Yeah.
Who cast spells, so I need this.
Don't you have one like already?
What do you mean? This is Monster Manual.
No,
This
like underneath everything else.
is the Monster Manual. That's the DM's guide.
Okay.
This is Cursed Strahd. I need a lot of books to run this game.
Yes.
Alright, so the hag.
That's how they do it. They milk you for every book.
This is not as bad as it used to be.
No, I've done my research. This is
Way better.
way better. We're down to 4 books.
Let me guess. They make you pay.
They would
For
want you
every
to go
word.
buy stuff like Van Richten's Guide to Vampires and like, oh, get the Monstrous Compendium 1 and the Monstrous Compendium 2.
Let me guess. They also.
And you should get the book about Dark Lords. And the Adventure Module, although there's a supplement to the Adventure Module you can get.
Good thing there are PDFs.
I know we're all
Well,
pirating
there
trash.
weren't back then.
Yeah, we're all pirating trash.
So, the hags are actually, the one that Gosberg and Volanya were engaged with looks out the window and is like, fuck! And she's looking from the ladder to the ladder window behind her. And she makes a split-second decision and decides to jump out the window.
Do we get attacks of opportunity?
You do, technically.
Okay.
So I'd like both of you to make attacks of opportunity.
Bologna and me.
Volanya and Gosberg. Like, sorry, brother, we have to go!
I got a 20.
I got a 20.
Those will both hit.
Yay. Although we hit the fucking thing that's trying to get away. But
Yeah.
we do not hit the fucking thing that's literally right
Do I
on the
get
fucking
sneak
ground.
attack damage?
No.
Okay.
Well, actually,
What I wouldn't give to be Gregory Phillips right
it's
now.
once per round, so, and it's a new round. Yes, get sneak attack damage if you want.
It's once per round.
3d6 or 1d6. Do what you want, Meg.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so as she's ducking out the window, both of you lash out instinctively.
Okay, that's much
That's
better.
nearly
Holy
max damage.
shit!
Alright, that's
17.
yeah. That's 17
Plus your dex.
plus 3, so that's 20 damage.
20 points of damage from Delanya. Gosbert?
Oh shit, I had a brain fart. I'm gonna reload. Sorry, I was kind of concentrating on what she was doing.
Brain fart.
9 damage.
29 points of damage as she tries to get out of the room to avoid more damage.
That
Oh,
did
the
not work
irony.
well.
She gets slashed as fuck.
Slashed AF.
29 points of okay, I need to do some math here.
How are they so fucking tanky? They look like skinny ass women. I bet in real life.
These are not the hags that you fought as your other character, my friend.
What, rumpy bumps?
This is not Roddy Bumps, and this is
Roddy.
Roddy Rumps.
God.
This is a different kind of hag altogether. Alright, and so she goes tumbling, breaks the glass, and you hear a thump outside.
Is she dead?
You do not know. And you can now hear much more clearly the sound of the rain falling outside.
Who's gonna look out the window?
Squeak, squeak.
Well, it's not my turn yet, but
Most squeak. I feel like they like do tiny growls.
You know, I'm not against it.
I'm just squeaking because I really don't even know what moles make.
I think they squeak.
Don't I have beast speak from drinking of dragon blood?
Yeah, a little bit. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out how it works because I messed it up. So I'm trying to figure out what's acceptable. But for now, I'll say you definitely speak with small beasts is a thing you do.
Okay, is a mole a small beast?
It is.
Oh, I can talk to Osberg. Yay! I
I
don't
can
have to
also
squeak.
talk to my little mouse friend.
Please help
Yeah,
me.
we'll canonize that as you forgot you could fucking talk to animals.
Either that or animals never had anything interesting
Or
to
they
talk
never
about.
had anything interesting to say. That's an equal,
Or they were just like,
possibility.
I don't want to talk to you.
You eat my kind. I don't eat meat anymore. Actually, no.
Can we do like a Jack and Daxter kind of thing where I just sit on Gosberg's shoulder?
No. Actually, maybe.
You are not as dexterous as
Maybe.
Dexter at the moment. You are a mole. You're this pudgy little digging machine.
That's what I'm saying. I just kind of hang out on
He's
Gosberg's
partially
shoulder.
Can we get on with this?
Yeah, he's
Oh my
partially.
god.
All right. So, Gosberg,
Yo.
Mama Hag looks at you. Is like, you're not gonna get me that easily. And her eyes start. Oh no, wait, she's not gonna do that actually.
Let me guess. She ran out of spell slots for that particular spell.
No, it's concentration, and she's concentrating on something else at the moment.
Okay.
So she instead is going to do a claw attack against Cliff Croftwell, who is pretty hurt at the moment.
No, I didn't really care.
And that is a 6, so that's not going to hit him.
She has
Right?
disadvantage.
No, wait. Huh?
She has disadvantage.
It is a disadvantage. And that was a 4, so that's only an 11 total. So she tries to hit Cliff, but you move him just out of the way, just enough. Ching! It's like, ah! Why do you have to be so annoying?
Because I have a shield.
The other one is going to... Actually... Do they have spell slots for that left?
If only I could throw my shield, I'd be Captain America.
No.
Except better. Because I could actually use anything else but a shield.
I'll save you, Mother! Gosberg, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay? This might actually be better, because I actually have decent wisdom. Wisdom saving throw. 18.
Alright. You feel fur start to grow on yourself for a second. And then you're like, you collect your holy symbol. It's like, no, no more.
No more.
No.
Not again.
No. I will not be a mole. I am not a spy.
And, that's that for the hag's turn.
Whose turn is it now?
Now, it is Villanya's turn again.
Okay,
I just realized
Are
how...
there-
Sorry, no.
okay, so...
And also, with all these sounds going on, You all hear the sounds of children screaming, but it sounds muffled.
Oh dear God!
And it's coming from roughly the area right by you guys.
Ah, the flashbacks!
And when you look over, you do see some boxes right there
The
in
flashbacks.
a small cupboard.
Well, I'm gonna ignore that, and I'm sorry, I'm going to. That's
What's the AC
not
of
my mission.
boxes?
You don't know.
It's not my mission.
Oh, your
And
mission is to kill a fucking cat.
how high is this window?
You're on the 3rd floor.
That's right.
30 feet up.
Okay. Do I have rope?
Everyone has rope.
Explorer's pack. That includes rope, right?
Yeah.
50 feet of it.
Yes.
And I heard her thud.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tie it to something in this room and
Go down
Like-
the track.
You could tie it to the ladder that's right by the window.
yeah, and then can I I don't know what it's called when you do that
Vaulting
thing.
down.
Yeah. Down the side of the building to get to her
Squeak, 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 squeak.
and possibly land on her.
Make an acrobatics check.
Squeak, squeak.
You tie it off fine enough. Getting down the building is another matter entirely.
What'd you get?
A 10.
So between the slippery rain and having to do this on the fly, you actually lose your grasp on the rope about halfway through, and you fall and take 4 points of damage,
Okay.
hitting the ground, maybe spraining your ankle a little bit, but you do see the hag who you'd cut up a few feet away from you. Shit!
Is she bloody?
She is
Do I still have
bloodied.
an action or anything?
Your action would have been tying off the rope.
So I can't attack.
You cannot.
Oh,
You do still have your bonus action.
What?
So I can't attack.
You cannot attack.
Can she throw the dagger?
You can only attack as your bonus action if you
If
use
you-
your action to attack.
If I have attacked.
Oh, okay.
Can I tackle her?
No, that would be an attack.
Attack. Okay.
You can still dash up to her, right?
Yeah.
You have her cutting action.
Yeah. I'll dash up to her.
Alright. She was not that far, so you just move a few feet, and
Yeah.
you are engaged with her again.
Yeah. Good.
Alright, next up.
Oh, what are you
Ashton.
doing?
Still a mole.
Am I still nibbling a mama?
You're going at it, and gosh damn if you're not determined.
Alright, I'm gonna keep being determined then. Nibble away, little Ashton. What's that?
It's a natural one.
Did she step on him?
I was like, has she even noticed that I'm there?
Honestly, you're not sure. You can't see a lot from this height. You're on the floor.
That's why I'm like, nibble, 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 nibble.
Yeah, and you actually end up getting on her leg, and she's like, no! Ah, ah.
Can I
And she
use
like
the book for a second?
She kicks and you go flying across the room
Thank you. Thing with the stuff.
and you land right near Irina.
Oh, that's
And she just looks at this mole splat comedically and slide down the wall.
Wait, does he take any damage?
He does
from
not.
That? Oh, damn it.
Okay. Next up, Gosberg, right? Yes. Okay. Yes. What would you like to do, Gosberg?
I need to check up a spell really quick. I know she can dispel spells, but I need to use a spell. I think I have a spell that can dispel her dispelling her spells by ending her life.
Take sense, man. The ultimate dispel magic. Zach, you can sit on the swing.
I cast this.
No, I am a dead mole. Well, not a dead mole, but
You are a
splattered
prone
mole.
mole.
Dead mole sounds like a really bad Dead Mouse ripoff.
I know, right?
dead mole. Yeah.
Dead mole.
It's way more underground.
Let's see here. My Okay, snaring strike. Let's see here. I assume these hags aren't really that strong.
You're not entirely sure, because they have exhibited that they are not weak old ladies.
When's
So-
when you need them? I am going just to hit a bitch in the face again because fuck these hags.
Alright, no magic.
No magic because I have a system. I'm saving this last one for something.
Alright, roll me an attack roll.
That will be 24.
That will hit.
Yes!
You're hitting Mama Hag.
I'm hitting Mama Hag. 4 points of damage.
Plus your strength.
Oh yeah, 6 points of damage.
Alright. She is still standing,
Damn it.
but barely.
Barely.
She's on her last legs.
Well,
One final nibble should do it. I mean, squeak, squeak.
can I use my bonus action to pick up Zach's mole? To pick up the mole?
He is currently too far from you. He got kicked across the room.
Oh, in that case.
Come to me, friend.
Throw a knife at him or something if you have
He
it.
doesn't have any.
I have a javelin, which I could use to, I don't know, maybe
Any damage you deal to the mole is
transfer.
transferred to his
Yeah,
regular
that's
form.
right.
So you can totally do that if you want, but you already attacked with your action. So
I'm just going to end my turn there. Yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn there.
all right. In that case, the next person's turn is Ismark.
Ismark, I believe in you!
Go, Ismark.
By the way, you still hear the sound of children screaming in the boxes. Very muscled.
Yeah, I mean, I care, but I feel like if I try to open them, I'll mistakenly murder them with my hammer. Also, I kind of want to get a second hammer. As a secondary hammer.
Alright, Ismark is going to go. Irina, check the boxes! And he's going to attack his hag twice. And one of those is a natural 20. And the
Yeah.
other is a 13 plus his bonus is enough to hit. So, 2d8 plus 6. Use my new dice.
Yes, you're
Wait,
lovely.
Ismark is the guy where we used his son's coffin as a weapon, right?
Use his dad's coffin
Dad's
as well.
coffin.
Ismark is the son.
I saw that episode.
Actually, he doubled damage on one of those. So,
Sorry, am I hurting you? Zach, you okay?
Yep, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? Because I keep moving around and
I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good.
yeah, I'm not the
So
best
he deals
medical
13 more points of damage to his hag.
Your words, not mine.
And he's poking her through the mattress, which is offering almost no protection still. And as she's lifting up this mattress, you guys do actually see some silver jewelry that was hidden under there. Next, it is Cliff Crofwell. He's like, and after seeing you hit the hag in the face with the hammer, he's like, yeah, that's right, bitch! That's how we do things! I'm from Barovia, you fight one of us, you fight all of us!
I'm not from here! Just saying!
Shut up! I'm having a moment! Ah! And he tries to claw her again, and one of those is natural 1, the other one's 10. So he doesn't hit with either of his claws, and he's just hitting at her, he's like, you're a fucking idiot! Get away from me! You horrible, naked bird man!
Bird people.
Bird person.
Alright.
It is
Level
now.
up.
No.
Bubba lubba dub dub.
Don't worry, he's gonna come back as a cyborg.
Wait, what?
I know.
What?
Never mind. It's
Huh?
Rick and Morty.
Oh. Alright,
I
it is
have
back
not
around
seen
to the hag's turn. And the hags.
It's totally fine.
One moment. The hag that is fighting Bologna, currently locked in combat with her.
Yeah, she can't run unless.
Starts casting a spell.
Don't make a save.
You do not.
Okay. How much damage do we take?
She starts muttering some strange incantation in your general direction, Where is my dice? I'm looking for the correct dice and I cannot find them. There it is.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
What does?
How much health do you have?
14.
As you are running towards her, she begins casting a spell, and you feel yourself get drowsy.
Oh, she casts sleep.
But you're a half elf, aren't you?
Yes.
So you feel your bloodline awaken you a bit, as her sleep spell is completely unsuccessful. I just realized,
Wait,
and
why?
she wasted a spell. Half elves and elves cannot be put to sleep magically
Why?
because they have Fey ancestry.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's a specific ability they get that almost never comes into play unless the
Until
DM
this
forgets
one time.
and remembers in the span of 5 seconds.
Yep.
So she got 19, so that would have put you to sleep, but you're half
Yeah.
elf. Half elves.
Have elves!
Screw half elves.
And she looks surprised. She's
Squeaker.
like, shit! And she starts running away again, and you get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Quick, punch her in the foot.
That's
And
a
that
one.
does not hit at all.
She ducks under it, and it's like, and she appears, she's running away, and she gets about 30 feet away from you. Just to do these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Well, actually, she would have been right there. So she gets away from you, and the direction she's running away from the windmill, it looks like she's going towards these large stones that are a little more deep in the valley.
Huh.
Okay.
Are you gonna go?
That you did
after
not
her?
notice before.
Question.
She's going downhill a little bit, but yeah. Next up is the other hags. And what can they do? What can they do?
What can Mama Hag do? What can Daughter Hag do?
Daughter hag is going to say, "Leave my mother alone, you
No.
bastard!" And she's going to cast a spell on you, Gosbird.
Achoo. Daughter hack.
And you watch her eyes become this inky void, and purple energy crackles across her eyes. And
Hey.
I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Give me a sec here.
No, I don't think I want to.
Alright, that's an automatic failure if you don't want to.
No, it's an automatic success. Because I can't fail if I don't. I can't.
You can't fail if you don't try.
Words of wisdom.
That is 14, I believe.
Alright. So,
Are we gonna have 2 moles?
you feel yourself get really sick. And you feel like you're going to throw up, and you're really sluggish.
Did you just disease me?
A little bit, and you now have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
I can't get diseased.
Huh?
I can't get diseased.
This is not a disease, it is a
Okay.
spell.
Okay. 'cause
You
I-
are currently sickened
Okay.
at the moment, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay, that's fine.
You will be able to re-roll at the end of all your turns, but for now you are sickened. By more than one thing, but mostly the spell. Alright, and Mama Hag is going to cast Magic Missile at Cliff.
I don't want to use that.
6, 7. So Cliff goes down as a bunch of magic missiles pour into his chest.
No!
And there's just a flash of feathers as he goes flying backwards, hits the pole in the center of the windmill, and you watch as he starts reverting back to human form.
Oh no.
Oh no, Cliff, no. No, Cliff, why? No, Cliff.
Squeak. Use her like a tiny little squeak.
Alright, it is now Valania's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to her
Okay.
and well,
How close is Cliff, by the way?
He's very close to you.
Like 5 feet, roughly?
He's within 5 feet.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna short sword her.
Okay, short sword attack.
That's 16.
16 will not hit.
Okay.
It glances off her, and you just feel this hard, stone-like skin. Like,
And I can do my wrist blades, right?
yes, you can. You get one wrist blade attack. Bonus action.
That will not hit either.
Nope. Alright, so you try to hit her twice, and it's impossible with this old lady. Jesus Christ. By the morning lord. And that is your turn.
Yep.
Ashton.
Who's by me?
Currently Irina, who picks you up. She's like, what the hell?
She's wait, she's not the hag. She's not another hag.
No,
is she?
she's the young girl, the young, beautiful, auburn-haired woman
She can be,
who
but
you
Yeah.
deplayed her.
Yeah.
She's the girl who's cursed and being hunted by Strahd for some reason.
Yeah, that's right.
probably because she's pretty.
Probably 'cause she's pretty.
You guys, the entire point of you guys going to the next town over is that you're trying to rescue her from Strahd, because hopefully she'll be safe there.
Fuck, what can I do in this situation when one of my companions picking me
Have
up?
her kiss you so you could turn back to a prince.
I don't think that's how it works.
No,
What
in the
did-
original fairy tale, the princess doesn't kiss the frog. She throws him against a fucking wall.
That's how you break polymorph.
Hey!
Do a hit point of damage.
Okay, good for him. Okay,
Polymorph.
I can insinuate that, or I can insinuate that she throws me at a hag. If there's any way I can. Squeak.
how long does polymorph last?
Like, just be like,
You do not know. Make a charisma. Oh, you don't have charisma. Make just a straight up roll.
Just make a straight up roll and
Make
just,
a straight up
just
communication roll in
see
mole
what
form.
happens.
I imagine this would be performance.
Yeah.
Because it's charades.
He has no charisma abilities and no charisma.
I doubt she's gonna understand me still.
Two?
Luck.
Too, yeah.
Alright, cool. So yeah, she's just got a mole squiggling in her arms.
Well, let me see if it's because I'm
Do I
on a
understand
shitty
what he's
angle that
saying?
I'm getting really bad rolls.
That was an 18.
You're not
Okay,
paying
never
attention
mind,
to him
yeah.
right now, so I don't think you are.
Alright, so now it is Gosberg's turn.
Gosbug!
What does Gosberg do?
First I vomit. Secondly, but to dry vomit, because I haven't eaten anything in a while.
Yeah.
So I just do the motion. I went,
Yes, thank you for that.
yeah.
Alright.
Okay. I have disadvantage on all attack rolls, right?
Yes.
Okay. Obviously, has disadvantage on any attacking literally anyone else, so that's good, I guess. Cliff's down.
Cliff is down.
I'm going to. If I use lay on hands at him, can I stabilize him?
Lay on hands gives him hit points, so it would actually bring him back up.
Okay, and I don't know how many I have. I don't think I used any.
I don't think you used any, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to use 10 of my lay on hands on him.
Alright, you lay hands on Cliff. And life seeps back into him. It's like, wah! Oh! Thank the morning lord.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Where's it gonna? Alright, and Cliff is back alive again.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to. I need to check really quickly right now.
Send me the one now.
Are you thinking about Divine Smite?
I'm checking to see if I could use Divine Smite on anyone else.
I'm pretty sure it's just you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just me.
It's when you hit a creature.
Yeah, it's when I hit a creature. Okay. I'm just going to end.
Alright, you end your turn. Now it is Ismark and Irina's turn. Irina is going to drop the mole. And she can't really get in there really well. So she's going to do what her brother said, and she's going to check out the boxes and she's going to try to pry one open with her longsword. And she does not succeed, so she's just trying to pry open the box.
It's gonna be a while.
And Ismark is going to attack twice. Because he's Ismark.
Ismark.
And those will both hit. With an 18 and a 26. So Ismark slashes out 2 more times. This ends here, foul hags. 10. He has 15 points of damage to his hag, who he's been fighting all by himself with no help.
Yeah. He's better than you guys, dear lord.
Yeah, a bit.
Well, to be honest though, I'm pretty sure Breeze could take him out.
And
The only reason he's alive is because
Is that hag bloody?
that hag is technically bloodied, yes. Now it is Cliff Crofwell's turn. He's going to pick his sorry butt up off the floor. He's like, alright, I can do this. And he picks up his short sword as his action.
I'm actually gonna cry out for free action. I'm gonna cry out like, you owe me one. I'll discuss it with you after.
Okay, I don't know what I can give you.
Don't worry, I'll tell you later.
Oh,
It's like, you want my cloak?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
It's nice. And that ends Cliff's turn. Alright.
He's not gonna attack.
He had to pick up his short sword
Okay.
as an
Good
action.
point.
And transforming takes an action, so there's really no good options for him, so he just picked up
He
his sword.
get caught. Someone's trying to distract him.
Yeah.
Alright, so it is back around to the top of initiative, and the hag Ismark is fighting. Her hands start crackling with lightning, and she blasts him with a lightning bolt, and he needs a dex save, which he does not succeed on. And it is 8d6 points of damage. So Ismark
Hey,
and
little buddy.
Irina,
Hi.
actually, she was in that
You
line.
suck. That didn't hurt. That didn't even
She also failed. So
Okay, so
9, 10.
Oh. They had like this.
You put your hand like this.
Ow. Ow.
Or is Irina? No, she.
Open Simon says. Open Simon says. Simon says put your hand up.
So Ismark takes 30 points of damage,
Simon says
Oi.
walk back to your mom.
Is he dead?
but he
Is it like that thing in Skyrim where like you can try to kill an NPC, some NPCs, but they won't die. They'll just get on one knee.
It's gonna be like one of those things in Romeo, you fail, you can go back to your mom.
No, it's going back to my room.
Okay.
Ismark is still standing,
Okay.
Yes.
surprisingly, but he is bloodied and he's messed up and singed.
Spin around in a circle. Now sit
And
down.
his hair is all frizzy and fucked up.
You fail.
But yeah, Ismark got hit, but he is still standing after 30 points of damage.
I'm supposed to keep.
Mama Hag
Yeah. Simon says sit down. Simon says put your
is
hands
going
over
to.
your eyes.
Actually,
Simon says open your eyes.
she's got one left.
So now stand up. Good. You win.
She is going to start casting another spell at you, Gosberg.
Oh no.
I fail. You win. Simon says
How many points of health do you have left?
20.
So, Gosberg, you feel yourself get really drowsy.
Oh no, I'm dying!
And Ashton, in mole form, you watch as Gosberg slumps to the floor asleep.
Well, there goes my line of communication. I mean,
You can try biting his nose and waking him up.
You tried crawling up my bum.
Yeah, I'm
Oh my
good.
God.
You can attack him technically. If you slashed him with his claw, it would probably wake him up. You do have advantage on attacking him at the moment.
Yeah, I'm
Also.
pretty sure everyone does.
Everyone does. Alright,
So I have to do this.
the hag currently fighting you, Volanya, is just gonna run without any sense of self-preservation, giving you another attack of opportunity.
How far is she running?
She gets about 60 feet. Get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, yeah.
Slasher!
That's a 19.
That is a 19.
Plus 5.
That'll hit.
24.
Okay. D6. That's 5.
All right.
Plus 3, so 8 points of damage.
All right. She gets hit in the back, but she keeps going, and she's now 60 feet from you. She's booking it.
Okay.
All right. Fuck. Sorry, Mama.
Is she bloodied?
She's bloody. She's been bloodied. All the hags are bloodied at this point.
How bloodied is she?
Pretty bloodied.
Pretty bloodied?
I can't tell you how bloodied. Like
I mean...
bloodied is half health.
I know. Okay.
She's bloodied.
I think
That's all you get.
I think what we
Okay.
do with me and my friends, we say bloodied if they're has health, very bloodied if they're like 25.
Ashton, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try to go back.
Wait, what about my turn?
You already did your turn.
That's no. Oh yeah, wait. It's your turn actually. Yes. Actually, I'm sorry. Yes, I skipped your turn. Go.
Okay. How much, would it be a bonus action to put poison on a dagger, or?
You already poisoned their stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
You already did it. It's still there.
On my throwing knives?
On your throwing knives, that would take probably a full minute to coat them.
Okay. Then, then I'll just run as, what's the range on a throwing knife?
I got it.
You can definitely hit her.
Okay. I'm gonna run closer to her,
All right.
unless that negates the range.
It does not.
What's the
If
range?
she ran 60 feet, you said.
You can dash as a bonus action. As a rogue.
Yeah, but I'd
Cunning
like
action.
to make 2
But you can't-
attacks, if
all
I
right.
can. What's the range again?
The range? Oh,
You can hit her.
Yeah, you can hit her.
Even if I get closer?
I think
If you're throwing it 5 feet from her, no, you can't. But even if you get closer, you can still hit her with
Okay.
the throwing knife.
Alright, then I'm gonna try throwing 2 throwing knives. I can do that, right?
They're light, so technically yes.
it's the range is 20 to 60.
Okay.
Also, power.
Neither of those will hit.
Nope. 2 throwing knives just go into the brush, and she's getting closer to these big old rocks.
Alright, I have 10 left.
All right. So with that, it is now Ashton's turn.
I guess
What do you want to do, Mole Man?
I think I'm just gonna go try to wake Osberg up then.
All right, you go over to Gosberg, make an attack roll with advantage.
Hold on.
I don't even know if this is gonna do damage. Honestly,
I
I'm
have
trying to
minus
figure that
3,
out.
by the way. Because I'm heavy armor master.
That's. Huh?
I have heavy
I
armor
got an
master.
18.
What do you mean you have -3?
I get minus 3 reduction to all non-magical attacks because of my heavy armor master.
Good to know. What was that?
18.
All right, 18. So you scratch Gosberg in his hairy, bearded face. You don't take damage
Yeah.
because of your heavy. I gotta look that up.
I can do it right now.
But regardless, the hags are only using magical weapons. Their claws count as such. So don't worry about it right now. But you get woken up to being mole scratched.
Super good.
Wait, she moved 60 feet, yeah?
All right, good to know. She did, but you moved closer with your
He
movement.
slashed me in the face and I wake up. What happened?
That's right.
Squeak.
There's just a mole currently on top of you.
Why is there a mole on me?
It's me,
Explain.
Ashton.
I don't
You
know.
understand him, actually.
I don't know what's going on. Tell me what happened.
We still have hags.
Oh crap!
Attack.
Crap! I thought I was reading that. Okay, that makes sense. That's why I hear screaming children inside boxes. Free those children. We could use them in the battle ahead.
Oh my god.
Numbers count for something. This is why the elves are so hard to kill. They breed like rabbits.
Hey!
Yes.
I'm half elf.
Hello.
And that should not be something you should be ashamed of. Yes. Okay. I'm going to get up. You have my movement to get up.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
I am going to see if I can't smack Mama again. But
Mama.
before I do that, I
Kill the man.
am going to cast a Thunderous Smite. So,
All right.
Uncle, can I play a video game like you can like they're like get set up
All right now, buddy. We're really busy.
when you're like done?
Ask Uncle Gibby if he can do it for you.
Where's the game?
Is he not in his room?
I didn't check.
Go check. What do you want to do?
actually,
Thunderous Smite?
Thunder Smite. Yeah,
Alright, this is your last spell slot, right?
I believe. So. Actually, wait. Yeah, I just remembered. It's my last spell slot. Who here is wounded?
Currently Ismark and Cliff. You are not in the windmill.
He's
Yeah.
not wounded from. What
He's
I
not
saw.
wounded, but he is a mole.
Okay, I'm gonna use this free action. I'm gonna ask him like, what? Well, how? Or like, why are you a mole? How do I turn you back?
You'd have to. You'd have to hurt me. It's pretty weird and complicated, but yeah, the long story short, you'd have to hurt me. Damage me.
Get on the
Oh my god.
Oh yes! Oh, this is gonna be great.
Oh my god.
I don't get it, but that's kind of funny.
hammer. Okay.
He's gonna Gallagher Zach. Okay.
Oh my
What's
god.
Gallagher?
This guy who smashes watermelons.
Yeah.
I will probably look that up later.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have put Zach at the end of my hammer.
Okay.
Oh man, I don't know if this is gonna work.
I'm going to swing it at Mama Hag, aiming not only her, not specifically her, but for the wall past her. So either way, if I miss, I still hit the wall with Zach on it. If you know what I.
Do I need to make like a holding save or something to make sure I like hold on tight
Do
to
you
that
want
hammer?
to resist?
No.
Make an attack roll, Andy.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh my god.
I feel like it's gonna be that scene from like Civil War.
I get a nat 1.
So you try to hit the hag, she goes ah and ducks, and you bring your hammer down, only hitting Ashton.
Good.
Deal damage for your hammer.
That's 6.
You take 5 points of damage and you're no longer a mole. So Ashton pops up under your hammer, currently prone, with the breath knocked out of you for the moment. But you're yourself again.
Oh, you still have the trump card.
It's not Trump, it's a paladin.
It looks like Trump.
Shut up. That's not a card, that's just printed on the book.
Oh.
Let me see. Oh, it kind of does.
It's getting drizzly, so can we set up the canopy real quick?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Let's do
someone,
that
some
over
people
there.
help me with
I'll
that.
help out.
Yeah.
Either that or we're moving inside because it's drizzling.
Yeah, I don't want my camera to get wet.
Oh, should we just move this inside?
Probably.
Probably should.
All right,
Give
we're
us a
gonna.
sec, guys.
We're gonna pause for.
All right, whose turn? It was Gosberg's turn.
Yeah, it was Johnsburg's turn.
All right,
I just
we're
used
stopping.
that.
All right, now it is Ismark and Irina's turn, and I have to get my dice out again. So if someone could pass me the hat of rolling, actually.
1, 2, 3. Oh, Andy.
Ismark is going to continue hitting his hag.
You know how I'll hold it? You roll. You look like a hand are full.
And what is his attack bonus? You got a 12 and a 13 on the dice. Plus 5 to hit. Those will both hit, actually. For him.
Who is he hitting?
He is hitting his hag, who's currently in the corner, still hiding behind the bed. And he deals 2d8 damage. Yeah.
Is the mattress flammable?
You do not know. It,
Okay.
it appears to be packed with straw and shit. So, entirely possible. 4 or 5. He deals 15 points of damage to the hags.
Noise.
He's just been stabbing
To
the
the hag.
thing.
He has just been attacking this hag by himself. Impressive for a normal man.
That is
Better
actually
than you
kind of
guys.
impressive.
Alright, and now it is Cliff Crofwell's turn. Irina is still trying to get the boxes open. Cliff Crofwell goes like, alright, no more Mr. Nice Guy, and he's going to swipe at Mama Hag twice, and he only hits once. So he deals 4 points of damage to the hag. So Cliff manages to clip her in the nail. Ah! Alright, now it is back to the hag's turn. And the hags.
By the way, you have my sheet, I believe.
Do I have your sheet?
Yeah, it's underneath. I think it's underneath everything.
Take that one. Sorry. Oh, I crumpled it. I'm sorry.
No problem. Thank you. Not too bad.
We don't have anywhere to play at the moment. This is the best we can do.
Yes. Romeo, say hi.
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 Alright. So the remaining hags are going to go not curse in front of the child. But you get what they scream expletives at you, and magic missiles fly forth from Mama Hag
Into?
into you.
Oh man, no, not you. Oh, he's only as good. He's only as important as me.
You take 10 points of damage, Gosberg.
Okay.
Well,
No.
where did the pencils go?
I have all my pencils.
I have one of your pencils,
I
man.
have more than
Okay.
one. No, not you. You, why?
Get away! Get out of my house! You should have just bought a pie left!
Are you not a cannibal? I will not eat your pies, woman.
You can talk loudly. The baby is awake and in the other room.
I will not eat your pies. Your pies
You're
are
disgusting.
burnt. Also, they are made of children, and I do not like meat pies.
Shut up!
And the other hag is going to begin casting another spell. And I'm going to have to look at the player's handbook real quick, because all these different spells.
Uncle Eric.
Here, you want me to open up the player's handbook?
Actually, no, she's just going to... Hold on a moment.
Uncle Eric.
I know what she's going to do.
Uncle Eric, what do we have to do to those spiders?
What fires? Oh, you have to fly through them, buddy.
Fly through?
Yes, through.
Like fly through your webs?
Yes.
Oh.
How many hit points do you have, Gosbert?
10.
You go to sleep again as the other hag puts you to sleep. And you watch Gosberg collapse to the floor again, drowsy. And it sounds like someone, it sounds like a tornado went through a kitchen. Just a clanking of plate armor. Ashton, you're standing right next to him as he goes down.
I'm like...
Not even standing, so you're both on the ground next to each other. Bologna, the other hag is still running from you.
So now, how far is she?
She gets another 60 feet.
Okay.
And it's clear she's trying to make a break for it. But you can still you see her fairly well through the rain.
Okay.
And now it is your turn.
I'm going to run as far as I can without using my dash.
Okay, you get another 30 feet closer to her. So she's now 60 feet from you.
And then
You mean 30 feet?
Nope.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
no,
30 was
60.
last time, okay.
And then I'm going to throw 2 knives.
What do,
Throw 'em.
Bring the fez.
Dagga dagga.
Uncle Eric, what do we do to the flowers?
You fire them.
And that's a 18 and a 24.
Those will both hit. Deal me some damage.
Okay.
That's 2d4 and
Where are the watermelons?
add your dexterity once. They are right there.
Thank you. Just trying to keep myself awake right now. Apparently, I'm having a problem with that.
That's 8 damage.
Staying awake.
8 points of damage total?
8 points of damage total.
Alright, she takes 2 throwing knives in the back.
Leave me alone. We just wanted to make pies out of children. Is that such a horrible thing?
Does she
Yes, yes, it is.
You're not there. Alright, Ashton, is your turn, and you're finally not a mole.
Okay, so I get myself back up,
You pick your butt off the floor.
I don't know the controls.
and I'm gonna short
Go
sword.
through the woods.
Alright, you got 2 short swords.
The short sword.
I don't know
I don't need. Is the short sword? Do I need to do 2d20s for that, or?
You can do 1d20 twice or 2d20s, it's your call.
2d20s.
I just need to know which one is your first one.
What do you mean?
Because you do
Oh.
different damage.
That's right.
Because your dex modifier only gets added to the first one.
Make the black one here first.
Who are you gonna hit, Mama Hag or her daughter?
Mama Hag.
Mama Hag. Mama Hag.
First one. Well,
Oh, first one.
It's the
does
same
okay.
bonus to both, just the damage is gonna be different.
what's the? There's the. I'm sorry, you said dexterity bonus, right?
Is your dexterity plus proficiency, which for you have a +5 to hit, I believe. So you add 5 to whatever you roll.
Oh, 5 and then +7, or 5 + 7, 5 and then 2.
You add your dexterity plus your proficiency. That's 5 total.
Okay, no, it's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, then yeah. Well, because I have a 5 on my dexterity.
That's for saving throws.
Oh. Oh yeah, you're correct. Yeah. 5. Okay, so first one's like 24.
That'll hit.
Then
Second one?
It's a 4.
Alright. So with the first one, you do manage to hit with your short sword. Roll me some damage. It's a d6, regular dice.
Where's my...
And you add the 3 of your damage, your dexterity bonus.
No!
6. You said add what?
You add 3 to your damage.
Oh, it's 5. 5 points damage.
5 points damage total?
Mhm.
Alright, she is on her last legs.
You could.
You said that last time.
Well, you guys aren't dealing a lot of damage.
We're chipping away at him.
You're chipping away.
If only
Alright.
we had a rogue.
Alright, it is now Gosberg's turn.
Do I have to make a wisdom save or?
No, you're just asleep.
Okay.
So-
Can I choose what I do in my sleep? Can I mumble something?
Yeah, what do you want to mumble?
I want to mumble.
one
Stupid
finer.
ants, tree beard, hobbits.
Alright, it is now Ismark's turn. And Ismark is going to... Thank you. He's going to continue slashing at his hag. He's like, wake up your friend! And one of those is a nat 20, the others are 5. So Ismark faints with 1 hit, but manages to expertly cleave this hag with a second strike, dealing 8 plus 3, so another 11 points of damage to the other hag.
All these hags.
We are winning! We just need to defeat them! At that point, Arena opens the boxes. You can stop watching Spyro anytime. Zach, you're involved in this fight. Arena manages to open one of the boxes, and out crawls this little boy in peasant's clothing,
No, it's fine.
and he looks freaked out.
Yeah, obviously. He probably saw all of his friends get eaten.
Killed.
You've been eaten.
Cliff Croftwell looks over, he sees the child, and he covers himself with his cloak like, Dear God, avert his eyes! Because he is still completely naked. And Cliff Croftwell is going to not steal the glory. He's going to as an action, turn into a raven. Like, I'm gonna go make sure the other one doesn't escape. You guys deal with these ones. No, actually, he's gonna wake you up. So he's
Picking up my face.
he turns into a raven, and he jumps on Gosford's face.
He's gonna make an attack roll.
He's not, because it takes an action to transform. But he will wake you up.
Am I woken up?
Huh?
Am I awake?
Make a perception check. He just landed on your face.
Do I have to make it low or high?
That's a good question. You want a high one, preferably. Actually, let me look at sleep.
I think high would be more.
Because I know one of my friends says, "Oh, can I roll to stay asleep?" And I'm like, "How does that work?" It's like I have to roll low. In any case, I got natural 20.
Alright, hold on a moment.
Wake the fuck up.
Hey, child, right there.
I said wake the fuck up.
Dude, child.
It's fuck though.
There's a child in the room. Please.
Fine, okay, jeez.
In the name of Holy Shantea, wake up.
Okay.
Alright, so you feel this bird clawing at your face, hopping across your face, basically. He's going to take an attack of opportunity on the hag claw attack.
Who
And
the,
she hits him. Yeah,
She gets disadvantage because he's 45 feet of me.
he does, that's right. Which is good, because that would have hit otherwise, but she got a natural 1. So she tries to claw at...
Petro?
No, you would have been unconscious when he moved out of the way, actually. So she deals damage to him, and he barely manages to survive it with what health he has.
With Cliff?
Yes.
I
He
thought-
does wake you up.
Mhm.
And then he continues flying as a raven out the window.
I thought she failed though.
You're on the ground unconscious
Oh, okay.
until he wakes you up, so he does not get protection from you,
Okay.
I realized.
Okay.
And with that, you are awake. Cliff is flying out the window towards the other escaping hag. And with that, it is the hag's turn again. And Mama Hag is going to go. She doesn't know what to do at this point. She's surrounded by people,
All of whom wants to murder her.
all of whom want to murder her except for her one daughter, who is stuck by her side.
The good daughter.
Sure, good.
Good and evil
And
is
she-
subjective.
She looks and sees that Gosberg has woken up again.
Stop putting me asleep! You're seriously putting my sleep patterns out of whack.
Fine! And she casts another spell. You, I need another wisdom saving
Ah,
throw.
come on!
You put the watermelon on the floor.
Sorry. Okay.
Wisdom save.
It's 9 plus 13.
13 total.
Yep.
Gosberg
Oh boy.
Am I dead? Okay, cool.
turns into a duck.
Quack! Quack!
With such a fucking deep, like a deep voice going like
Quack, quack.
So when did this become Emperor's New Groove?
Quack, quack!
You've been fighting Yzma. That's the plot twist the whole time.
He's actually a guy out just off screen named Kronk ready to jump out and punch us all.
Alright, now Yzma has to make a saving throw.
Quack!
Because the hag who was eye-biting you, who is making Gosberg sick, is moving it to Yzma. And Yzma is now sickened.
Quack!
Mother, they're escaping with our delicious dinner.
And now,
You're supposed to fight
the one currently running from you, Blonde, continues running, and she is now... She's now 120 feet away from you, and she's in the middle of these standing stones.
Okay.
She's too far away. Range with throwing daggers 60 feet.
Yep. What would you like to do, Valanya? It's your turn now.
Get back there and help us.
I will. Range of throwing daggers is
60.
You have a range of 60 feet. She is 120 from you. You can move. You can move 30, and you can get another 30 with your cunning action.
And that's my bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then if I use my action to dash, how far can I get?
You get another 30. You would get 90 feet, so she would be 30 feet from you.
All right, I'll do that.
All right. You use all of your actions to just dash. So you just rogue powers. You just, like the wind, move forward,
Yep.
and you're much closer than you previously were. Ashton.
I'm gonna finish my job with Mama Hag, whether she likes it or not. We need to borrow that D20 again.
Walk.
Hold on, let me get the other one. Where'd it go?
Don't put him back in your bag, dude.
After that, carrots.
There you go.
Alright.
2 short sword attacks.
Yeah.
Which color is the first one?
The black one.
All right.
First one. You said the first one's 5, right?
You add 5 to both
So-
of them.
Oh. Oh, okay. I thought it was just 1. Then I got 21 and 17.
You hit with both of those.
The second one doesn't get any damage modifiers though.
Yeah,
Only
so
the
you
first one.
so roll damage for both of them.
Okay.
It's 2d6. And you add 3, but you only add it once.
See,
Is
that's
that-
Because your secondary attack is your bonus action attack, and you don't get extra damage from that.
fire.
So add 3
I
once.
hate the controls. I will say that.
First one is 5, and then there's no. And the other one's just whatever, right? Or the other one's just.
The other one is just straight dice.
Okay, so
Nice.
5 and
Up, down,
1.
down, up.
5
6.
and 1. That
So
was
60.
with your added 3.
Yeah.
All right.
You got little
How would you like to
fires.
do this?
Finally.
As Mama Hag stops casting it, just turns Gosberg into a duck, she looks at you, and to just a flurry of ranger short swords, you run at her. What do you want to do?
Clean off the head.
Okay, Count Dooku this shit.
Count Dooku the shit.
Do it. Both short swords.
Do it, Ashton. Do it.
You look at Gosberg, Doug, and he says, "Do it."
Quack it.
Whack it.
Quack.
Ashton just cleaves. Shing. Hag head goes flying, and there's like a little salami piece of like neck.
Duckberg.
Nibble, nibble.
And at that moment, as soon as that, you see a small spark of magical energy, like almost magical gas, come off her, and you hear no. And Valanya, the hag you're fighting, you see a small puff of magic come off her. She's like, no, no. And Gosberg turns back into Gosberg.
Quack.
What did you do, Ashton? It is not the Shantae way.
I guess you could
And
say
Ismark
I
seems to
nibbled
become
her.
healthier than he was from his
When
sickening.
it's gone,
Okay, cool.
burn. See, with
All right, and with that, Gosberg, what do you want to do?
I-
I'm human again. There's
I'm
one
blind.
hag left.
Buddy, you want me to try?
Okay,
Quack.
how far away is, if I look at the window, can I see, like, the hag running away?
You see, if you look out,
Yeah.
you see Valanya running after this other hag. You see some standing stones in the distance.
How far is she?
These stone monoliths, and they are
I think 120 feet away.
more than 120 feet
Okay,
away.
cool. Just
They're
asking.
pretty far.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna look at the mattress that freaking Ismark is in there.
There's still one hag daughter clutching behind it, looking in really bad shape.
I'm gonna go over to the mattress. I'm going to use Searing Smite. I'm gonna smack down on it.
All right,
Just gonna roll.
on the hag or the mattress?
Well, it's a blunt object, so I assume if I hit it, I could hit through the mag.
Yes, you can.
So it's a blunt instrument. I'm just gonna use this to roll from now on.
All right,
That will be 22.
that will
Wrong
hit.
place.
Okay.
You
Alright,
did
try
better
again.
than us.
Can you look up Searing Smite real quick? I want to know damage. I think it's D6, right?
I think so. For now, roll
Well, is
damage
there-
and just add your
Oh, I can't
D6
pause
until I
this.
decided something else.
I think you
Okay.
made the controls really
The
sensitive.
start button is a little bit stuck. You have to press really hard.
I was saying, I think
Searing
you made the
Smite,
controller really sensitive.
You add a d6 fire damage. Yes.
Okay, so
This is my game I played religiously when I was a kid.
so that
The
would
game
be
I played religiously
20
was
damage.
Pokemon.
Wait, it's a saving throw.
Pokemon?
Pokemon.
Oh,
That's about Pokemon Go?
oh, she straight up gets set on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not Pokemon Go. Pokemon Black.
Nope, she makes that, so she just she's
Pokemon
not
What's your
Red,
DC?
Blue,
Or what's
Pokemon
your DC?
Sapphire,
What
Ruby,
did she roll?
Emerald,
She rolled a 16.
Pokemon
Okay, I
Diamond,
think so.
Pearl, Platinum.
Oh
stuff
my
like
god.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, she does. But does the mattress get set on fire?
The mattress does get set on fire.
Yes. So that means that she's on a fire mattress.
Yep, she is on a fire mattress.
mattress.
Okay.
All right, so now it is. How much damage was that?
20.
20 damage?
Yeah. That's,
No, it was not.
I don't. Well, I did move all my dice around. I was moving all my dice around.
How did you deal 20 damage?
Let's see. I remember I rolled a 9 with this,
Okay.
and then I rolled a
That last
6.
one,
That's
that little-
that's 5, or that's 15. Then I rolled a 5 for the fire.
You died?
No, I got it.
Wait,
Nice.
how much is your bonus?
Nice.
4.
I got the
4, and
butterflies
then-
I rolled a
carrots.
5 onto for my warhammer.
Carrots,
Added
nice.
4. That's
Okay,
9.
right.
Then I rolled a 6 for my.
Ready, Zach?
Nice.
Oh wait,
so,
no.
It's so. Here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. So it would just be 15.
It's
Sorry.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
sorry.
I was very confused.
Yeah,
And then you.
that was my bad. I added my fire thing twice by mistake.
It's all good. All right. So she is very beat up. She's been cut to ribbons by Ismar.
This is probably the worst situation for her. This is a fire mattress.
And now her mattress that she's been hiding behind using as cover is on fire.
It's probably the worst situation for her.
It's a pretty bad day for these hags. Ismark is going to attempt to finish things off, and he is going to strike at her twice.
Be careful, Ismark. Do not touch the fire.
He hits her once.
Yep.
He's like, I do not care. Ah! And he deals 6 points of damage to her, which is not enough to kill her, but she's on
Zach,
death's
which
door.
one do I start flying with?
You jump
X
and then
twice.
press. Yeah. All right, and now it is.
Why is up
Chris'
down
turn.
and down up?
Okay,
it's
back
inverted.
to the hags. The hag, she surprisingly does not cast a spell. Neither of them do.
Oh shit.
And
Here's,
you watch, Melania, you watch the hag you're dealing with go behind
here's that.
a rock, and
And you can get the
she appears to
butterflies.
be she appears to have hidden herself. You can definitely look for her on your turn.
How far away is she?
She's still about 30 feet, 40, 50 feet from you, last you saw. But she just goes behind those rocks and disappears.
Because she was 30 feet.
Yes, she was. Don't worry about it for now.
Okay.
Alright, and the other one is going to claw at you, Gosberg.
Okay.
And that is an 18 to hit.
No.
Or is that a 14 or an 11? I can't tell on these dice. No, that's 11. That's 14. Okay. Sorry, that is a...
I messed up.
That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. Barely.
Alright. You take...
Ready.
On the dice. You take 19 points of damage
Well, I'm down.
as the hag claws Gosberg.
Ah, God damn it! Ah, Shantae, no! Ah!
Gosberg, you are unconscious.
Oh no.
Hand me the,
Melania, it is your turn.
Okay.
If you like, you may make a perception check to find the hag.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Alright, make a perception check.
Zach. Zach.
Hold on one sec, buddy.
Oh shit.
That's 14.
Yeah, she's not that well hidden. She's just kind of behind one of the rocks and she peeks out.
Is she like too fat for the rock?
No, these are huge stone monoliths that you see. And they, these are strange monoliths that you've actually never seen before. But yeah, she is hiding behind one.
Okay.
and you see her, and she's roughly about 50 feet from you.
I'd like to go up to her. Wait, 50 feet?
50 feet.
Because she was 30 feet, so she moved 20 feet?
She moved and hid.
Okay. Do I have a clear line of sight to her?
You see her, but you can definitely move enough that she wouldn't have much cover.
What's up, buddy?
You know what? I'll just move so that I'm right next to her and short sword her. If I can.
No bonus action attack?
No bonus action.
Alright,
attack.
so you use your cunning action dash, run up to her, and you're going to short sword.
Yeah.
Alright, give me an attack roll.
That's a 19 plus 5, so 24.
That will hit. Roll me some damage.
That's 6 points of damage.
Alright.
Is Spyro afraid of spiders?
She gets hit.
He's a dragon.
Ah! No, please.
He's a little
Please.
dragon. He's like probably
Have
like
mercy.
6. I think Spyro's
No
6.
mercy here.
Like 6 years old?
No mercy
Yeah.
here. Alright, whose turn is it now? You cannot do anything else?
Nope.
So, now it is Ashton's turn. Ashton, what would you like to do?
What's left of me?
Gosberg is unconscious, and there's one hag left.
And she's hiding on a fire mattress.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
You nearly did, though.
Ready? I can do this.
Sorry.
Actually, she
So there's just that hag.
probably should take damage from the mattress. Yeah, so you watch as basically the fire on this mattress consumes her, and she just passes out, and she's on top of this burning mattress now.
Gosberg getting a kill beyond the grave!
Well then. Alright.
Ismark takes his sword and puts it, holsters it again. He's like, "We must wake up your friend."
Slap him.
Hey, Gosberg. Come on, buddy.
He's completely out,
A
bleeding out.
You gotta heal him somehow, man.
Alright, well, no,
You have spells. I don't know what you have.
I have. What do I got?
Do you have cure wounds or something?
I have cure wounds, yeah.
Give him the cure wounds.
I got cure wounds, so.
Alright, you want to use cure wounds?
Yep.
Alright, you expend a spell slot and roll a d8.
I think it's also plus your spell modifier.
It is plus his wisdom.
D8, you said, right?
It is a d8.
Oh, 10. Here it is. Okay. Plus my wisdom, right?
Mhm.
So plus 2.
That's 5.
You get 5 points of health back as Gosberg's wound in his neck, one of his few exposed parts in his plate armor, seals up.
I can breathe! I'm alive! Let's continue this fight! Oh crap, the thing's on fire, let's get out of here! I forgot how that happened.
Alright. Outside, or actually, so you heal up Gosberg. Gosberg, it is your turn. There are still some children here.
Okay.
Irina opens up a second box, and there is a little girl that comes out.
How many boxes are there?
There are 3. And she opened another one, and one appears to be empty, so there's 2 small children. The little girl looks about 5. The boy looks to be a little bit older.
Okay,
And they're wearing peasant clothes.
No.
Are they both, all the boxes are open, right?
Yeah, and looking in, like, they're just 3 crates, and looking in, these boxes are filled with crumbs.
How do I get out of here, Uncle?
Okay,
Let me see it, buddy.
I have 5 HP.
Yep.
But I don't want to be in that
Here.
place anymore.
I'm going to call you like, children, come with me. I will lead you to safety.
Okay. And the children
Okay.
get up.
Yeah.
Are you moving out?
I'm gonna lead them out of the place. I'm gonna use my shield to block any
You did it again,
debris
buddy.
that might.
All right.
fall
There's
on
not
them.
really any debris. There's
Well,
just a mattress
there's a
on fire.
So
There's just a mattress on fire in the corner.
actually, yeah, I'm gonna use my shield just to like cover their faces of the horrible sight that we just committed.
Yeah. Okay. You do that, and you escort them downstairs.
Yeah.
All 3 of them or 2?
Oh,
There's only
There's
2
two
of them. One of them is empty, so I'm pretty sure it's either invisible or is non-existent.
Okay.
How do I get out of this place?
Press no. All right. And with that, Gosberg escorts the kids downstairs.
Oh.
Ismark starts trying to put out the fire.
Yeah.
He grabs like a
Yeah.
he goes to the other side of the room and grabs what appears to be some shirts and he starts trying to put it out.
I want like being
Okay.
No, he puts them outside in the rain for a second. So him and Irina are working on that. A raven begins flying closer to Valanya and the other hag, but still hasn't made it there quite yet. And it is back to the hag's turn, and she's going to attempt to claw you, Valanya.
Okay.
And that is a 22
That'll hit.
to hit. 2, 3.
Nice. The 20 that'll hit.
So you take 14 points of damage.
Damn it, I'm down.
Alright. And now, it is your turn. I need you to make a death saving throw.
Don't get a 1.
I need to go
Don't
bathroom.
pressure her,
I'm gonna
jeez.
go bathroom. I'm gonna go bathroom.
I got a natural 20.
Oh,
You come
damn.
back at 1 hit point. You wake up on the ground, the hag over your body looking like she's gonna claw you again.
Can I do anything?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
So, Ashton, it is your turn. You're still in the top of the windmill. Ismark is putting out the fire.
Didn't we have to get the kids out or something?
Gosberg has taken the kids downstairs, and he's taken
Can I
them
look
the
out
rest
the
of way
window
out.
and see that the hag is on top of...
Yeah, you see hundreds of feet off, there is a hag currently standing over this half-elf woman whose name you don't know.
Mm-hmm. Can I,
Yes, you can.
Yes, I can. And yes, I would.
You
Would
want
you
to
like-
kiss her?
Yes, I want to kiss her,
Do
definitely.
you want to make a sharpshooter shot or just a regular shot?
Sharpshooter shot.
What's sharpshooter? Minus 10 plus 5?
No.
It's minus 5 to your
plus
attack.
10.
Oh.
So
Okay.
don't add your proficiency bonus to this, basically.
Okay.
Just straight roll.
Let's see. Oh, well, I rolled a 6. Is that...
No.
No.
So the arrow goes wide into the Sphalic wood. But the hag does take notice of it. And you can definitely hit her from here.
Most definitely.
Most definitely indeed.
Alright, and now it is Gosberg's turn.
Okay.
Still taking kids downstairs.
Yeah,
Taking them down to the ground floor.
I'm taking him out of the tower.
Alright, you get them all the way to the door, and that's about as far as you can get.
Okay. I'm going to use the rest of my action just to get them out completely.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna yell up, "Everyone, I got the kids out!"
They have tiny legs, so they don't go quite as fast as you.
Okay.
But you do manage to get them slightly outside the door. It's still raining.
Okay.
And
And I'll
yes.
stay there and I'll use my shield to keep them dry as much as I can.
Alright, can you wake up the computer real quick? Alright, Ismark manages to put out the fire. Irina has gone with Gosberg. And a raven comes down near you, Valanya, and starts pecking at the hag and goes, "Bitch!"
Is that actually an attack peck?
Yes, it is his peck attack.
What?
Hello, sweet pea. That was not
That's my Titi Tony's dog named Sweet.
Yeah. Alright, so he's just kind of flying about her, trying to peck her eyes out, but to no avail. But she is distracted.
This is a dog.
Okay.
I have a weakness for dogs.
And now it is the hag's turn. And she is going to swipe at this raven. And she hits him. So, 2d8 damage. So yeah, Cliff Crofwell, in raven form, gets slashed as a raven. Falls to the ground, bleeding. And you hear no more raven calls. And then the hag turns her sights to you. Haggard, bloodied, her mother and sister dead.
I want to see the DM menu, please. I want to see the cloak of flying.
Yep, you can do that.
Yeah, I want to see how fast it can fly.
You can fly pretty damn fast.
Yeah.
Where is it?
To be honest, that kind of makes up for the fact that I can only walk 25 feet.
Alright, it is in the very end. It's Wings of Flying.
Thank you.
Okay, it's in the very back of the magical items. Alanya, what would you like to do?
I would like to short sword her
Alright.
and then wrist blade her.
Alright, give me 2 attack rolls.
This one is the short sword.
All right.
Uncle Eric, the guy in the West
Okay, so the short sword is an 18,
That will hit.
and the other one will not.
Okay. Give me short sword damage.
Uncle
Just a
Eric,
d6.
what's
Yeah, buddy.
his- What's his name?
Wait,
That's Hunter.
Is Cliff still up?
No.
Okay.
Cliff fell to the ground bleeding, and his body is currently turning back into human form
Okay.
with these large gashes across it.
So no sneak attack.
No sneak attack damage.
Okay. Alright, that's 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right, she is still standing.
Oh, damn.
That was a cape.
Wings. It is
It's right here. I thought you gave me a cape.
no, it's a cloak.
Okay.
You don't have to put the hood up,
Okay.
so it's whatever.
Am I still on the ground?
You would pick yourself up for the attack.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Okay. That's all I can do, right?
You still have your bone. You
No,
actually
I
used your bonus
made my
action.
attack.
Okay, no, that's all you can do. Ashton, is your turn.
Gonna shoot the arrow again.
Do you want to use your magical arrow or no?
Yeah, let's do the golden arrow.
All right. You get a strike with advantage. Roll twice, take the higher number.
Oh, sorry. Do that one more time.
Wasn't definitive.
Yeah. I kind of because I moved the hat and it rolled
Yeah,
and I didn't
it's
see
good.
the number.
Good.
One was a nat 20.
All right then. You can't roll higher than that, so
Yeah.
magic arrow does a D10 of damage. You did not say you were doing sharpshooter, so I can't give that to you.
Yeah, that's fine.
So roll 2d10.
2d10. One was 10, the other was 7.
Plus your dexterity.
My dexterity is a +3 on both of them, or?
So that's 20 points of damage. This is one attack.
Okay.
So you rolled 2 dice because you rolled a nat 20. You doubled your damage dice. So you do 20
Sorry.
points of damage.
Sorry.
Please tell me that.
So, Valanya, you're standing there. This hag, she's obviously much harder than you. You're on your last legs.
Yeah.
And you just see fear go into her eyes as this golden ebon arrow hits her right between the eyes. And she falls to the ground dead.
Thank you.
Yes.
Please don't leave me alone.
And you look back to the windmill about 300 feet away, and just barely in the window you can see the lone half-elf in the Lincoln Green cloak standing in a window.
My man.
I ship.
Oh my god.
Alright, and we are out of combat.
Okay.
Sweet, I can get my arrow.
Finally!
I can get my arrows
Wait,
back.
what about Cliff?
Cliff is currently on the ground bleeding profusely.
Someone gotta save him.
I go over to Cliff and I kick him
Why?
There's no effect.
to see
And-
if he wakes up.
Okay, well,
Can I borrow your book for a second?
Yeah.
Where are you?
So, looking at these standing stones around you, looking at your current surroundings, it's very interesting. There's 4 of these ancient weathered...
He's not in here.
There are 4 of these ancient weathered megaliths around you, and each of them seems to depict a city.
Huh. Do I know these cities?
Make a history check.
Okay. I need the hat. Where's the hat?
Oh, sorry. Fezzes are cool.
not too cool.
History, you said?
Yes.
That's a 20, not natural.
You remember legends about the 4 cities. Basically, these were cities where the ancient gods used to live, like the Morning Lord and Mother Night. And you think this is probably a depiction of that.
Okay.
And they look like each one is different. Like each one depicts a different season. There's the city of winter, which is covered in snow. The city of spring, which is surrounded by flowers. The city of summer, which has a sun sunburst over it. The city of Autumn is covered in leaves. Basically, you remember these cities being called paradises, where the gods live, basically. And where people used to go, the holy people and devout worshippers and good people would go after death. But sadly, a lot of people believe that's not really the case anymore. You also see there are other ravens circling overhead, and one of them is actually picking at what appears to be a pastry on a rock nearby. And there appears to be some scattered teeth, like baby teeth around children's teeth.
What's the pastry?
It looks like the pastries that are inside.
I ignore that and I go back inside.
Alright, you begin walking back.
I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna use my cape of flying to get over to where Cliff was.
Alright. Your cape turns into wings.
Mm-hmm.
So you watch this heavily plate-armored man soar over you.
Superman!
With what appears to be almost bird wings. And you land and you see the naked body of Cliff Croftwell, no cape,
Yeah.
lying on the ground, blood drained, his skin turning gray.
I don't want to touch a naked man, I really don't, but the things I do to keep people alive. I'm gonna use 5 of my lay on hands to keep him alive.
Alright, you put your hands on him, and nothing happens.
No! Live! Live! I'm gonna...
Oh my god.
You didn't save him! It's your fault!
What could I do?
Keep him from not dying! CPR! I'm gonna use the rest of my lay on hands. See what happens.
You keep attempting lay on hands, and nothing happens.
No! I got it.
He is dead.
No! What do I do? Revivify! I'm going to pick up his body. I'm gonna somberly walk back I want to say less than well-known ally has fallen to a hag in neglect.
Not in neglect.
She tried.
No, she did not. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna.
There was nothing I can do.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna walk back.
I don't have anything healing.
Well, there was a pastry. You could feed him the pastry. Everyone knows in Skyrim, apples heal half a fucking hit point.
Alright, so...
This is not Skyrim, though.
Ashton, you've made your... do you want to investigate the top floor of the windmill? Because you did notice there were some necklaces under the flaming mattress that has now been put out.
Sure. Why not? Check that out.
You look around and you don't find much. These hags, obviously...
Could
didn't
see
have
if
many
someone
valuables.
like said any, if there's someone else behind this kid cooking business.
Yeah, you look around, you find some discarded clothes that appear to be children's clothes.
Mm-hmm.
The boxes are all empty. You look under the mattress and you find 6 pieces of silver jewelry.
Okay.
Or not silver. Well, they're cheap silver and copper jewelry, brass. Nothing expensive, horribly expensive, but they are nice. So you can add 6 pieces of jewelry to your treasure.
Sell them later.
This is like the first death of the entirety campaign.
Welcome to Barovia.
Well, we don't need Kenny anymore.
My dreams of becoming a crow man has now been no longer.
Why do we gotta kill the bird
available.
person now, guys? Come on.
Alright, so
Lost the bird person in Rick
you
and
get that,
Morty.
and there's not really anything else of interest up here.
Mm-hmm.
Gosberg, you come back with the body of Cliff Croftwell, who you knew for a very short time, but yes.
He owed me one.
Alright, and Ismark and Irina are standing there with these small children.
Uh-huh. Go with the rise, I don't want to see a naked man.
Yeah, they do so.
Yep.
And Ashton, you make it downstairs in time to see Gosberg carrying the body of Cliff.
I take my if I had my hood up, I take it off out of respect and lay my head,
Also, I need to-
lower my head down.
I'm gonna roll d12 really quick.
Press
Bologna,
do I press F for respect?
Yeah, you give your respect to Cliff.
Okay. We've lost a good man today. I don't know his deal, although why he could turn into a crow man, but we lost a good man today. We should bury him.
He helped us fight these hags for 2 months.
Out of character!
In reality, in the game, it was like probably closer to like 2 minutes.
Or like, I would say maybe not 2 minutes, maybe like 15 minutes at best.
2 minutes. Each round is 6 seconds. That was 2 minutes tops.
Man.
Oh my god.
I'm going to spend the rest of this time just burying him and making a little effigy for him.
Alright,
out of wood.
So those are the longest 2 minutes I've ever experienced.
I know, right?
So yeah, you guys, I know, right? D&D, the place where a 7-day trip can take 5 seconds and a 2-minute fight takes hours.
7 hours, yeah.
Alright, so you spend the next few hours digging a hole for Cliff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna rest.
Yeah. Does anyone else want to check out the rest of the wood mill?
No.
Or no? There's some chickens and stuff in the front room, and the pot that had wretches coming out of it does not appear to be spawning more demons, or the barrel rather. And it is still raining profusely, but you know what? It fits the somber mood.
Yeah.
Is it rain?
Not right now, buddy. Not outside. But it will. So Ismark helps you, and Irina takes the children inside into the bottom floor, so the kids aren't caught out in the rain. And you guys basically have Cliff and lower him down into the ground.
Yeah.
How long is this taking?
This takes roughly an hour or 2. And Bologna, no, wait, never mind. I was gonna say a thing and then I remembered it's not here.
Now that that's over, we get into another business. And then I am I look at Ashton. I kind of point at Volanya. I tell her like, flank her. We must make sure. I need to question her for a second. Question. Who are you? You have not told me your name. Secondly,
I think I did.
There was no time. You were just fighting hags.
yes.
They came up to the second floor of the windmill and like questioned me for a second while I was poisoning my blades.
Alright, you guys keep talking.
But
I don't think you introduced yourself.
I don't know if I said my name.
No, I don't think you have.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
What is your name? And why are you here?
I am Volanya.
Okay.
I was sent to kill the hags.
Who sent you? Is it Strahd? You must tell me. I can tell if you're telling a lie or not.
You do not want to know my employer.
Oh, no, I really do want to know your employer.
It would be too dangerous.
Why?
I am an assassin.
Yes, I know that. I've met many.
My employer wants to be known.
Maybe if he's a rich butt. Child in here, I'm not gonna say the A-W word.
We get it. Yeah.
If he's a rich donkey.
That's too easy. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Sorry to interrupt.
all good.
Sweet pea again. Yeah, you want to say hi?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, nice to see you again. Hi, I'm Tawny.
Here's my sister, everyone.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
You
Nice to
dog.
meet
I'm Zach.
All I care about is the dog. I'm sorry.
Hi, sweetie. How are you? Good, how are you doing?
All I care about is the dog.
Oh, you're so precious.
Okay.
I mean, maybe.
I'm gonna ask you
The
like,
food is ready.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Not yet.
what food?
They're planning a barbecue today that I didn't realize was happening. Same way I didn't realize the game was happening. Alright,
You
so
read it.
I'm gonna tell her. I don't like you. Probably not, but we don't probably. But in any sense, your employer's not here, is he not?
I'm not going to tell you who my employer is.
What if I say please?
No.
If I say please really, really nicely, like this, please.
Okay, dude, that comes off as kind of douchey, but continue.
I just look at Ashton now. I turn to Ashton. I'm ignoring Gosberg for the moment, and I'm like, "You killed the hag. You
Yes.
got good in the fight.
Yes.
Yeah, you could
I
say
will
that.
help you.
You know what?
I will help you. Guys.
Kill a vampire?
What?
You're gonna help us kill a vampire? Several, probably, now that I think about it.
I will help you do what you do, as long as I can do what I do.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go kill a vampire.
We can use all the help we can get.
Ashton is just super tired. Being a mole took her out.
Squeak. What?
Some residual
Whenever I
effects.
get what any other
Like I start scratching the back of my hair. I'm like, do I have fleas?
Suddenly, I have the sudden urge to dig up.
How did she
dirt
call
and
more
eat worms.
fleas onto me? Did I always have fleas?
Am I just now noticing them?
Suddenly, I have the urge to dig in the ground and eat worms.
What's wrong with my eyes?
Okay, so
I can't do the thing that Barty Crouch Jr. does in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I still do that. That comes out every now and then.
So, you're going to follow us. Good. We always could use more help. Ismark. Other person, I generally forgot her name.
Irina.
Irina. Do you know these two children?
Irina, who has been talking to the kids, like, they say they came from our village, Barovia.
Okay. Should we go back?
And the little girl goes, "No, I'm never going back.
Why?
My parents are stupid.
Why?
They're not gonna come out, Romeo.
They wanted those pastries so much they gave us to the hags so they could have
only
more."
They only don't come out when they're
Ah!
right in front of their home.
Yeah, they're not gonna come
The
out.
pastries made them happy.
Yes, the pastries are made of children and other people.
Yeah, the hags were making us fat.
Okay, everyone, these children were apparently being used to be eaten and were sold to the hags by their parents. Yes, I am. I do not like you. Just being honest.
Don't sit up!
What did he say?
Staring contest.
Oh, it's like chocolate suddenly appears into this conversation.
Oh.
So, what should we do with them? We can't just leave them here. Anyone got any ideas?
You take them to the next town, maybe they get adopted.
I have a
don't know, I
super
don't
duper duper idea.
I can take, Ismark speaks up like, I can take them
I
back
have
to
a super
Barovia.
idea.
They don't want to go there.
I will not give them back to their parents. Their parents should be punished for what they did. Not
Okay.
have their children back.
Alright, you do that. Good luck, man.
I have an idea.
I don't
But
want
The
children.
roads are not safe for them, and I do not know if they will be. Lucky will be okay for them.
Okay.
But I ask, if I do this, please take my sister to Lucky and keep her safe.
We'll see if we can do that.
Keep your word to me.
Yes, we'll do that.
That's all I ask.
We're all gonna ditch her, right,
And
guys?
as he talks to you like that, he goes close to you guys, but he says, keep an eye on that one.
Which
I do
one?
not trust.
Which one? There's like many ones. Are we talking about the half elf? Because
He's-
there's two.
Yes.
Which half elf?
What one do you think, stupid?
I don't know. There's two of them. One I like and one I don't.
Nowhere we can go anyways tonight. It's raining too hard.
Good point. Yes.
So yeah, you look. It is absolutely pouring outside now.
Smell of burnt hair permeates the air as my beard was singed.
Yeah, Ismark and Gosberg are singed. Ashton was a mole for a little bit. Valanya is very messed
So
up.
let's set up
Yeah,
camp.
are we just staying in this windmill for
You
the
certainly
night?
can if you want to.
So let's stay in the windmill and sleep
Yeah,
on the
let's-
burnt mattress.
Yes, let's.
Yeah.
Now this is dangerous.
Fuck this
All
shit. I'm sleeping in the mansion tonight. Just kidding.
Ashton, is there anything you want to do?
No, I mean just rest, I
We
guess.
talked about this earlier.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
I would like to venture in the woods alone, just to keep my head peace.
All right. Make a survival check for me.
That's a D20.
Ashton goes out to clear the check the perimeter. You go recover your magic arrow from the hag, I presume.
Oh yeah, and any ones that weren't broken.
Yeah, you recovered 2 of your arrows.
I'll tell, as we're setting up camp, I'll tell everyone a fun story about how I fought alongside a mercenary by the name of Phillips.
17.
17. You find
Oh wait, is there a plus a survival thing?
it's plus your wisdom and if you're proficient
Yes, plus 4.
Okay,
Stop
so
it with these,
21.
stop it with these crossovers,
You
Andy.
find-
First
you find-
Angor and now Phillips. Stop it.
you find all kinds of evidence of all kinds of animals. This place has a lot of creatures. You find you find a few nests in the trees walking around, checking the area out. There's some songbirds that are going to sleep. There are ravens.
Mm.
There does appear to be an owl up on a branch, like woohoo, woohoo. And and it's getting ready to swoop down on something. You're sure there's probably a mole or something. There's a hole that you imagine probably belongs to a badger. There are signs of wolves about. Generally about, but you're less trusting of the wolves at this point.
No, the wolves are fuck the wolves. Oh, sorry. Screw the wolves.
Sorry, he's very out of it. He's very distracted, picking his nose.
I'm picking my nose.
I saw you pick it.
No, I'm doing
What would you like to do?
Look how good.
I'm conflicted, man, because the badger's like my Hufflepuff pride.
I was doing this.
But the owl thing is cool because it's always my character thing, and it's kind of what I kind of picture Ashton with, is with an owl. Yeah, you know what? I stick my arm out in hopes of the owl swooping down to my arm.
So yeah, you channel the divine energies. You do what your old mentor Sigurd taught you once long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Sigurd!
And you channel and you try to get into the animal's head a little bit. And you're just focusing, you're becoming one with nature, the rain falling down on your face, things seem to go almost in slow motion, and you're just communing with nature. You close your eyes, and there's a moment where you feel the clasp on your bracer that protects you from arrows that you shoot. You feel talons clasp onto it. And you open your eyes, and you have this moment where you're looking into the eyes of this large gray and black speckled owl.
I was gonna think of an awesome name, and now I just couldn't think of one.
And you have a little food out that you use to lure it down, and it kind of takes it from you.
I looked at Hunter and I was about to say, I'll call him Hunter. No.
And using these divine energies, you start beginning the process of magically bonding yourself to this creature.
This is now my official patent. And is this like the total Aragorn thing? It's from the books, not the character from Lord of the Rings.
Aragorn never had an animal.
No, but I meant like the books. Or the book Aragon or whatever.
Oh,
the dragon.
The dragon. Yeah, I know that. That was a weird book. That was a really weird.
But like in the theme of the book or whatever is like if like the writer dies and the dragon dies as well.
No.
Like is that sort of thing happen with my owl?
No, if you die, the owl will be fine.
It'll just leave you to die.
Alright, well.
Should've gotten the wolf. And if you die, at least it'll eat your body.
Yeah, it's not anything like that. I was just making it more momentous and special than just like, you have a wolf now. because I enjoy story and.
That was mystical. Thank you. Now I'm thinking of a name for him or her.
All right, so yeah, when you
Her.
after
First check.
so you
Can
guys all
I
take
check see if it's his male or female?
It's gonna be awkward.
you.
I
look at it,
look under.
Yeah, you check it out and just
Give it an
communing with
androgynous
it the way you do magically, you can tell it is female.
Yes.
You know, realistically, you won't
Yes.
be able to tell except through color, feather shape and color.
Gilfy.
And you would know that as a ranger.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So now you finally unlock your ranger companion thing.
Yay.
High five.
So you have an owl now.
By the way, now that we killed the hags, do we level up?
Remember Gilfy.
Not right now.
Okay.
Oh, Tulissa.
And you take the owl inside, and for the night, you all get the effects of a long rest.
Oh, thank goodness.
You're all just chilling inside.
I got everything back, thank goodness.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna call her Squanchy.
For real.
Seriously.
Are you actually?
No.
No?
Ismark, like, occasionally, like, he moves the barrel of Demon Ichor into a different corner of the room. He's like, perhaps we should dump this.
I already dumped it.
You already dumped it?
Yeah.
Did that happen?
Yeah. After everyone left, I kind of just dumped it out, and then yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So there was D-Maker on the ground, but we need the barrel to clean it up, I
We
assume.
will sleep on second floor.
Or better yet, use the barrel to clean it out.
Yeah. The first floor is just a mess. There's just Demon Ichor all over the ground.
Also,
Yeah.
I also want to spend whatever time is left to find pies.
You look around downstairs,
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
and you're looking around. I'm looking at the wrong fucking book. There is like a little peddler's cart full of pies, and there's also looking around. You're just checking things out. There's the oven. There
Are
are
meat pies.
tiny children's going around. Yeah, and there is a small cabinet that has flowers painted on it.
Okay, well I'm
That
going to take all those pies. I'm going to bury them all outside.
All right, you go bury the pies.
I'll look in the cabinet.
Yeah, you check out the cabinet, and
You know what? You think now that we're done, night shift would come around like a lot quicker.
you
Nope.
check out the cabinet.
Yep.
And inside you see herbs and baking ingredients and stuff. But on the inside hanging, there's about a dozen locks of hair. One of which belongs to Torby. No. And then there's
I set it free.
3 little small containers in there. 3 little vials. Oh, it finally came up and I didn't fill up the vials.
Can I use the player handbook, please?
Yeah.
Give him the handbook.
I want to change my spells.
So,
Thank you.
the first one is labeled Youth, and it's this golden syrupy liquid. The second one is labeled Laughter, and it's this red liquid that sloshes around in there. And the third one is this greenish milky substance that is labeled Mother's Milk.
Ew.
That could either mean one of two things. It could either be the name of a potion, or it's literally because the freaking thing's been fed to eat feed.
So yeah, Laughter, Youth, and Mother's Milk.
Can I try to determine what they are?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
Make an
How
intelligence.
does Ela sound?
What?
Ela.
Sure.
Such an H.
Yeah, on your second sheet where it says allies, write down Ela so you remember you have an owl.
Freaking owl would not. Don't touch my freaking mouse friend. Don't touch
Ela. Oh, I need something to write this on.
Okay.
What was that?
I rolled a 13. What do I add? Anything?
Intelligence.
Okay, now that he's out.
So 14.
Looking at them and spending the better part of 8 hours, you don't know what the golden one does because you don't know anything about magic, and you don't know what the red liquid does. But you figure Mother's Milk, the greenish milky stuff, is actually a poison. You're familiar with poisons and exotic poisons. This is a poison called Pale Tincture.
Okay.
So
I
she
will
was
take that
lactating
one.
poison.
Yeah.
Can you use this right on something?
Yes. So I have a vial of.
You have a vial of pale tincture labeled Mother's Milk. There's also the other two, but that's you don't know what they do. So.
Well, I'm gonna give those to Gosberg
Why?
because you might know something about magic.
Okay.
I'm going to say, yeah, I know nothing of magic.
I take the 2 potions. What are they?
One is a golden syrup labeled Youth, and the other one is a red tea labeled Laughter.
Okay, well I'll red tea?
Yeah, it's got some little flecks floating around in it.
Oh, I thought you meant teal. Okay. Okay, I'll try to identify both of them.
Make an intelligence check.
Intelligence, just straight intel.
If you have Arcana, but I don't think you do.
I think I actually do have
As a
Arcana.
paladin.
I have +2. Yeah, +2.
That's just from your intel.
What was the
That's
other one
11.
called?
What?
What was
I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
11 and 18 in that order.
Because you have to figure it out yourself.
What was the what?
poison?
Pale
called?
tincture?
Something like
Pale tincture.
I got 11 and 18 in that order.
You have no clue what the Youth syrup does,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't think that the red liquid is a potion. You're not entirely sure what it does.
I think I.
But you know it's probably not magic.
Okay.
It's something else.
It's not magic.
It's something non-magical, obviously.
Okay, well I got resistance.
So Laughter and Youth, you don't know.
Is it like a movie
I don't know what they do. I know this isn't the magic and this. I don't know, makes you young forever. It is gold. Gold things usually mean it's good or bad depending on the situation. You want to drink it?
No.
It'll make you young forever.
No.
How old are you?
Fine.
I am.
Give me it.
I am 22.
22? Maybe make you 12.
No.
Make you small so you can get into small places.
I
I'd
have
rather
two.
not.
Okay.
I need
You're lost.
Come get some grub.
Ashton, you want some youth?
Good.
Okay.
I want some.
No. Okay. I'm
All
not
right.
giving you youth. You'll die. You'll literally blink out of existence. Okay, well, I'll just keep the 2 potions.
Alright, you now have Youth and Laughter.
Laughter. Okay.
Alright, so you guys spend the night in the second floor of the windmill.
Uh-huh.
And you awaken. The rain has, for the most part, subsided. You wake up the next day, and apparently what Madame Eva said about sun never shines here is holding to be true, because it looks as overcast as it does in real life. No sunlight peeking through.
We're all gonna die, guys.
Ismark points you
No,
towards
we're
the
not.
Lucky.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, just follow the Svalak road. Do not talk to strangers. And please protect my sister.
Okay.
And he says, he hugs his sister goodbye. You wake up on the computer.
Mhm.
And he walks off with the 2 children who you came to know as Freak and Myrtle.
Freaking Myrtle.
Yeah.
Someone named their kid Freak.
Yeah.
Oh.
Myrtle I get, but Freak? Man, that kid's gonna be bullied.
Please tell me his last name was Nasty.
But as they're walking away, the little girl, she's like, bye, Armor Man.
Goodbye, little girl. Don't get killed.
Okay.
And don't trust hags. Don't. Please. I don't want to go through the entire thing again.
I won't.
I want children one day.
You don't have children? You never had children with your wife?
No, my wife is dead.
You're not there yet.
His wife is dead. Dead.
For real?
My wife
Like
is
in
dead.
real life?
Dead.
Just say none of you heard that my wife is dead because that was out of character.
Yeah.
The Asgear Snowshot remix.
The only
Remember?
one,
Skyrim for Pimps?
the only one that probably knows that my wife is dead
Ashton
is Ashton.
knows. So continuing on, you guys walk down the road. Valanya, you go with them.
It's so
You recover both of your throwing knives, by the way.
Okay.
It's so humid, my beard is a messy swamp.
It is
Your
not pleasant.
beard.
Yeah. And your little mouse friend is poking out of your beard.
Yes.
I will
Can I hear her say anything or no?
No, she doesn't appear to say anything.
Okay.
She's always been mysteriously silent.
Okay. I also remembered I get to speak with animals.
Buddy.
It's now canonized.
No, it's a spell I get.
Oh.
But he also has beast speech.
My beard is a swamp. So how is everyone doing? Doing good? I assume so. How are you doing, Ashton? Other elf person?
I'm doing great.
Yeah. How long have we been walking?
So you walk for about 2 or 3 hours, and eventually you come to the town gates of what Arena tells you is Blocky. This looks like it is it.
Lucky. Good.
And there are 2 very heavy iron gates that have padlocked. No wait. They're padlocked. You can see on the other side, and you do see 2 town guards in chainmail on the other side, and they have 2 pikes, and they're just standing there on the other side. And what you notice actually around this town, there are these basically on spikes outside of the walls. There are just wolf heads shoved onto spikes.
Are they just like normal wolf heads?
Yeah,
they're
normal
not like
wolves.
statues or anything.
No, they're not statues. These are actual wolf heads. You can see the blood having been off them for a while. Just a bunch of wolf heads stuck onto spikes.
These people must hate wolves a lot for some reason.
Wolves are the servants of the devil Strahd.
Cool. This is not making me nervous whatsoever. Is any of this making you nervous? Because I'm not nervous. Definitely not. I don't talk a lot when I'm nervous.
Alright, what would you guys like to do? You approach the gate?
Yeah, I'll approach the gate.
Zach, you're here too.
I got to face that with him. Yeah, we're gonna approach the gate. I'll approach the gate with them.
Alright, you guys get to the gate, and the 2 guards there are like, "Hold there! Who are you?"
I am Gosberg, and we're here to enter Valaria or something. Valakia. Oh, I've been taking too many Warhammer blows to the head.
Do they know?
What?
Would they know me?
No. Not necessarily. You wear a hood a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I imagine. It's like, alright, we let you in, but you cause no trouble.
Okay.
You cause trouble, you deal with Burgermaster and his henchmen.
Who?
The Burgermaster's right-hand man. And
Burgermaster.
as he says right-hand man, he kind of nudges his buddy with his elbow, like, eh. It's like, shut up, you're not funny.
You know, I don't know much about this Burgermaster. Why don't you tell me a bit before we enter?
Burgermaster is ruler of town of Blocky.
Okay.
Baron Vargas Volokovic.
His name would be Baron von Berger.
No, you remember Ismark was the Burgermaster of Barovia.
Okay.
The Burgermaster just appears to be basically like the mayor of the town, except unlike a normal mayor, they're sort of nobility, and it's passed down through the family.
Okay. So, shall we enter, friends?
Alright. There is...
I push past you and just keep going.
Man, I don't like you.
Stay in town. At end of week, we have Festival of Blazing Sun.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk in. Ashley, you come with? Is that an owl?
Yeah, this is Ela. My.
Why do you have an owl?
She.
How did you get an owl?
She came to me.
You murdered like 100 mice for a ritual to get an owl?
She just came to me. She heard my calling.
Are you stealing from someone?
Oh yeah, you all got a long rest so you get your hit points
I know.
back and stuff. If you didn't do that.
I probably should do that.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm not even gonna question it anymore. You stole an owl. That's all I need to know.
Alright, so you guys are walking through town, and this is a... the people here are very dour from what you've seen.
We didn't level up this
You
last
did not
one.
level up.
Okay.
We don't do level ups in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
So yes, you guys are walking through town, and you
How do I get up
walk through the town square.
Hit X 3 times, buddy.
and you're walking past houses, and the people around here, they see you, and you're obviously very odd. They don't see a lot of adventurers. So you two, especially you, Gosberg and Ashton, you look a bit strange to them. So they're like these old women with scarves over their head, and they hustle past you, and these men, all these commoners and peasants,
I'll try eavesdropping.
in drab, very grayed out clothes.
Can I eavesdrop to see if I can hear with them, see what they say?
Oh, you gotta. So this is what you gotta do, buddy. You gotta
Make
hit
a
X.
perception check.
When you hit the ground, you gotta hit it again. And you get up really high.
That's 17.
They don't. 17.
Yeah, I have plus 5.
Most of them don't appear to say anything. They just kind of shuffle past you and give you looks. But at one point, you do hear one guy talking to his friend like, "I'm so fucking tired of these goddamn festivals." Like, shut up! Do you want to be arrested?
Okay.
I go to where I need to go.
Yeah, so you're gonna split off from the main party.
Yes.
I'm going
Alright,
to.
Melania starts walking away from you
I'm gonna
guys.
grab her shoulder and just wait. You're not going anywhere.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Get your hands off.
I don't know who are you. I know what you are, so I'm not going to say anymore. But I don't know who you are or who you work for. So you're not very much in the best of situations right now in terms of being trusted. We're all sticking together. I need to make sure you're not going to try to murder anyone.
I need to meet with someone.
Then take us with you. That should be fine.
Uncle, how do we break these houses?
Why?
I don't think you break those houses, bud.
Uncle Eric, how do we break these houses?
You're going to be a difficult one.
Press triangle in
Yes.
the air, buddy.
Oh, those houses.
Jump
This is my poker face.
Jump and press triangle. What was that? What was that one?
Nothing, I'm just smiling.
He
like
wants
all,
to go with me.
Okay.
I want the entire group to go with her because I don't trust her. Call it racism, call it just me being sensible. I don't trust her.
Alright. You know you're not actually meeting someone, it's probably just a drop off.
Yeah. I say fine. Follow me.
Okay. Guys, trying to make sure this elf doesn't go
If
murder
there's
someone.
someone there, you stay hidden.
Okay. It's not like I have freaking disadvantage at -2 or anything.
So,
I'm gonna, guys, hold down the fort. I'm gonna make sure she doesn't go check up with anyone to murder someone.
Alright, Irina and Ashton, do you stay where you are?
Sure.
Just standing in the
Wait.
middle of the street.
you
Can I
expect
start?
me
I'm gonna start smoking the skull pipe.
what do you expect me to do?
I don't know, you look pretty shady.
I am an assassin.
Yes, and what do assassins do?
They
Assess the ass of another man and kill people.
Yes. Therefore, you say you don't want me to kill people. There is not part of
I don't want
our
you to kill innocent people, and no, there was no arrangement. I did not pay you.
I said I would help you
Yes,
if you allowed me.
and as a man, I have my own morals. I want to make sure you're not going to kill an innocent person.
I have my own morals.
Yes, and obviously you have your own morals, and my morals conflict. And because I am obviously
How do
probably
you
a
know
lot
that
bigger
they
than you.
conflict?
What?
How do you know that they conflict? You do not know me.
Okay, well, are you going to murder anyone without any reason other than money?
No.
Jump in and then.
Look, can you two just figure out what you want to do and let's get this
I'm gonna
going?
follow her to make sure she isn't working for someone that I don't like. And by I don't like, I mean that has either fangs or does not have a pulse. Or is Ed. If she's working for an Ed, I am quitting.
You're right.
I start walking off.
I'll follow.
I'm just.
Yeah, I would need that.
Yeah.
What was that?
I think I'm just gonna hang out, smoke a pipe.
Alright, so Ashton just starts smoking his pipe, and which is this black pipe that the smoke comes out in the shape of skulls.
And blow skull jokes.
And you watch, you're blocking
You
the
are
camera,
standing
babe.
right in front of the camera.
And so Belanya, you head off to behind the coffin maker's shop where your drop-off is.
Yes.
And you find it soon enough. It's hidden behind in a crack in the wood just under his house. There's a small letter and a package, not a package,
and then when you get towards the ground, jump again.
Okay.
That appears to have some gold and stuff in it.
Okay. How much gold?
Yeah, you look inside and it's about
There you go.
200 electrum pieces
Okay.
and 50 gold.
Okay. I'm gonna ask her, actually taking on, like, what'd you get that? I ask her, like, say, what is that money for?
I assume it's for a job.
Well, what's the job?
I haven't read the letter yet.
Ow.
Read the letter.
I will.
Good. Man, my beard is mushy.
God damn it, Gosberg.
I read the letter, and I push his face out of it.
I want to make sure she grabs that beard so her hand will be smelling of beard.
He's taller than you, so you actually can't do that. So yeah, you start reading the letter, and basically says, "Well done on defeating the hags. Their eye that they were using to spy on us was most inconvenient, and it was very necessary to deal with them lest they become a menace to us."
Well, I'm taller than her, right?
Yes.
Can I look over her shoulder and or head?
She's holding you at bay, and she's trying to keep you from
Reading it.
reading it.
Ow.
So unless you really try to physically get
Is that
in there,
gonna happen?
Okay.
and even then reading you can't do, and just like from a quick glance.
Okay. That's totally fine.
And basically, here's your payment for a job well done. Killing 3 hags is no easy task. We shall contact you soon.
No to or from. Okay.
Okay.
R.
Okay.
Everyone. Okay, so.
I rip it up.
Okay.
Then she eats it.
Eat it so he doesn't try to piece it and read it.
She needs the fiber. She needs the
And
fiber.
I find the nearest street lamp or something to throw the pieces in.
Street lamps are pretty high up.
Okay.
She can climb it.
She could give it to me, and then I can do it.
Or are there any like fire pits or anything in the
No.
city? No. Okay. Then I'll just pocket it.
Alright.
The pieces
How come I
I
can't
need.
get in here?
Say what did the letter say? Apparently it's very important since you ripped it up.
It said good job.
Cool. Did they say that they're going to contact you again? That's kind of the whole deal. I read a lot of books about it.
Yes.
My favorite book is called Two Blades of Love. It's so lonely in the chapel when there's only me.
I need
Alright
help
then.
for getting to the end of this game.
Yep.
Okay.
How do we get all the way to the end of the game?
Don't worry about it, buddy. Just
Not
fun.
to get all the
So,
What do we want to do?
I'll follow her back to the group, I guess.
Alright, you guys rejoin with Ashton and Irina.
So, what to now, fellows? I suggest we find an inn for the night, just in case.
While you guys are standing in town, you do see some guards coming around, and you see these posters up that say, where is it? Hang on. You see these posters hanging around that say, where the fuck it's written down here somewhere. To notify the townsfolk. Here we go. The shops and homes that enclose the town square are decorated with limp, tattered garlands, and they're painted wooden boxes that have tiny dead flowers. And at the north end of the square, there's a row of stocks while you're walking around that you see. And locked in these stocks are several men and women and children wearing crude plastered donkey heads. In the center of the square, there are these peasants in patchwork clothes, and they eye you suspiciously as they're using cups and vases to draw draw water from a crumbling stone fountain. And standing tall at the center of the fountain is this gray statue of an impressive man facing west. And all around the square, you see these proclamations posted everywhere, these posters.
Mm-hmm.
Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the Wolf's Head Jamboree. Attendance and children required. Pikes will be provided. All will be well. The Baron. And you see guards going around taking those down and putting up new proclamations and posters. And you go over and look at one of them, the new ones, and basically it says, Come one, come all, to the greatest celebration of the year, the festival of the blazing sun. Attendance and children required. Rain or shine, all will be well. The Baron.
Well, that's not copy and paste whatsoever.
No, it's not, because it's before copy and paste existed.
That's a joke.
Just magically paste all of it onto.
Change like 3 words.
Yeah.
Why are children required? Are they also eating children?
Oh my god.
Are they like feeding the children to like? Are they? Do they have a thing with the hags? Do they have a taste of children now? That'd be so weird.
Money bags. Money bags.
So I guess I ask everyone, says, does anyone want to stay for this festival? I kind of don't. Sounds weird. Sounds creepy. Very creepy.
We've gotten the girl to where she needs to go.
Yes. Okay. So where do you want to go?
I do not know. I've never been here before.
Want to go to a chapel or?
I could. That is.
Is there an orphanage here? You want to stay in the orphanage?
There's orphanage. I'm not orphan. She's an adult woman.
Okay.
She's young, but she's an adult woman.
Oh yeah, I know that. I was just asking. I mean, she can stay there.
Why would I stay in the orphanage?
I mean, there's probably a lot of beds. You could maybe, you might be good for children. I don't know. I'm just thinking of
We could
stuff.
find an inn for that.
Okay, let's find an inn. Gosh, don't
Fine.
be mean.
You don't be mean suggesting I stay in orphanage.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm very tired right now. My beard's all mushy. And I haven't had anything to eat for the past 2 days.
We should go find a place to eat.
Yes, you'll do that.
Alright, walking around for a bit, and Bologna, you actually know this because you've been here before. You know the Blue Water Inn is not too far from the town square. Actually,
Okay.
yeah.
I'll lead them there.
Yeah, so she walks you to the Blue Water Inn.
Okay.
And, alright, so... Where is the Blue Water Inn?
Blue Water Inn.
Blue Water Inn!
Blue Water Inn.
Where did I put... What the hell? Where is this stuff?
The Blue Water Inn?
Yeah. I swear I can't keep this thing straight. There it is. Okay.
You found it?
So you walk up to this... Where the fuck is it? So you come to this building. Gray smoke issues from the chimney of this large 2-story wooden building that has a stone foundation and sagging tile roof, which is actually in a little bit better shape than a lot of the places around here. Upon which there are several ravens perched on this building, and there's a painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance that depicts a blue waterfall.
Lovely.
Yeah, you walk inside, and you walk into the tap room, basically. Damp cloaks hang from pegs in the entrance portico. The tavern is packed with tables and chairs, not a lot of which are filled. There are narrow paths meandering between them. The bar stretches along one wall under a balcony that can be reached by a wooden staircase that hugs the north wall, and another balcony overhangs an entrance to the east. All the windows are fitted with thick shutters and crossbars. Lanterns hanging above the bar and resting on the table bathe the room in dull orange light, and cast shadows upon the walls, most of which are adorned with wolf heads on wooden plaques, which is a bit more tasteful than the wolf heads on pikes outside. There are a few people sitting in here. There are 2 guys in wolfskin cloaks with like bows and arrows off to their sides, who are drinking. One of them just has it seems like his entire coat is made out of just swatches of wolfskin.
Swatches.
There's a few peasants in the corners speaking in hushed tones. There's 2 guys who look like brothers who are sitting, and they look like they're pretty schnocker, and actually one of the few people you've ever seen in this country having a good time. And there is a timid-looking fellow in robes that don't look like they're from here, just because they look a little more What do you look like?
Hold up, let me bring up my.
Yeah, I don't need a picture. I want a description. He has brown hair.
Brown hair. His
hair is covering like one eye most of the way.
Yeah, I believe it's his right eye, and he has green eyes also.
And he has one green eye.
Give me the chessman.
Hold up.
Zach.
Hmm?
Give me the chessman.
The what?
The
Chessman.
cookies.
Oh.
All right, here we are. Here we are.
Yeah, he's wearing these blue robe type clothes with a red sash. Show that, people. I don't know how good it gets that.
Let me just edit it in.
I can
later
if
on.
I'm deciding to
Got a
be
rook.
productive. But yes, those are the people you see.
Thank you.
And you also see behind the bar working this middle-aged woman with black hair streaked with some silver. And very nice clothes, and an older man who you occasionally see pop out and gives one of the commoner people food, and he has a long beard streaked with gray.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I can do now? I can take out my new dice!
Whoa.
Amazing.
New dice. What would you like to do?
We weren't that far off.
Huh? Oh, I'm like nearly dead on.
Uh-huh.
I want to go up to the old man. I'm gonna give him a thumbs up.
What old man?
The man handing out food.
Yeah, he goes, hello, welcome to Blue Water Inn.
Nice beard.
Nice
Thumbs up.
beard to you, yes.
Better than mustaches.
Oh, you're one of those types, huh?
Okay, goodbye.
Not into the facial hair superiority thing.
Okay, goodbye.
It's kind of obnoxious.
No.
What kind of wines do they have here?
You can certainly ask. Oh yeah, you've been here, you would know.
Yeah.
They have... you know that they have purple grape mash and red dragon crush, but they don't have the real good stuff.
What are those?
There's different wines in Barovia.
Can you like say that again?
Purple grape mash
Sorry.
number 3, which is 3 electrum pieces, or you can get a pint of the superior red dragon crush for a silver.
Okay.
What other drinks do they have?
They have water,
Is that it?
and you can certainly ask.
Okay. Well, after I go to the man, I'll just go and talk to it's a woman that's.
There's a woman behind the bar.
I'll go to the woman and says, "Hello, are you the owner of the inn?"
Yes, me and my husband run this, and
Cool.
I am Tanaka. That is Erwin.
Hello.
And the old man kind of,
Hello, beard friend.
yes, that little beard friend. And he goes back into the kitchen. He's cooking stuff. You can sell some good cooking.
I want to buy a house or buy a room.
House is a little outside my jurisdiction.
I want to buy a room for the night.
Room we can do. Room I can get.
How much is it?
That is good question. One moment.
100 copper.
Room for the night costs 1 electrum piece.
Okay. And how much of us are here? 4, right?
Yeah, you have Irina and you 3. So 4.
So 2 gold, I think. Right? How much is an electrum piece?
It is half a gold.
Yeah, so 2 gold.
Alright.
I'll pay 2 gold. Everyone, I paid for the rooms. Don't worry about it.
Moment.
Say thank you. Thank you. You're welcome.
I forgot who I came with.
You came with well, I never told you, so you wouldn't be able to spoil it. You came with a bard named Rictavio. And you watch as these strange people walk in. One of them is in full plate armor
Hello.
that is completely white with golden sigils, runes, and pleasantry attached to it. He's carrying a warhammer and a shield.
Oh dear.
There is two half-elves, one of whom is in a Lincoln green cloak,
Lincoln Green.
smoking a pipe that skulls come out of.
That does not look healthy.
Can someone hand me I need something to write on.
And otherwise, he has a bow and arrow on his back and 2 short swords at his hips. And an owl perched on his shoulder.
Oh, how darling.
And there is a half-elf woman in dark red and blue armor with her hair braided.
Pretty.
They all both have black hair. And the human, he's a bit scraggly. His beard seems a little bit unkempt.
That does not look very sanitary.
And just like you catch the eyes of the half-elf male for just a second, and
you quickly turn away.
Yeah, you quickly turn away. Not just because of your own awkwardness, but because like there is just some amount of having seen horror in his eyes.
Okay. Oh dear.
Well, I watched a werewolf take my mother away, so.
Yes, that happened.
I'm going to get the 2nd level wine.
You get the Red Dragon Crush. That's a silver piece.
Okay, so
What was it? Red Dragon Crush or?
Yes.
It's 5
How do I
electrum.
get here? How do I
That
get
sounds
in
like a
there?
frickin' soda.
Am I supposed to be getting like
It
supplies
would be
for Drakavi over
No,
there?
this is where you guys are staying for the night.
So, did we already buy
That's-
rooms? Or
Huh?
Did we already buy rooms or something?
Wait,
You
how,
have a room.
how much of that is there?
A pint.
A pint?
You're not buying a bottle. You're buying a drink.
I'll buy 2.
All right, 2 pints, so 2 silver.
So
He
that's
blew me off at a
10 electrum. Yes, I think.
Do you not have silver?
No.
Yeah, then 10 electrum. Or no, electrum is more than silver.
Well, that'd be 5 silver. Electrum's worth some 5 silver because
Get
silver.
3 silver back, and then. Oh my god! Take off 1 electrum and add your 3 silver.
Okay.
How much
Dude,
is
just do
the?
what I tell you.
How much is the drink?
It's a silver for.
Because
Wait,
it says it's 1/5 silver.
it's 1/5 of a silver or 1/5 of a gold.
You said it was a half of a gold, right?
I'm pretty sure it's half a gold. Electrum is more than silver.
Oh wait.
Basically, electron's $1.
Wait.
Electrum is $0.50.
Here.
Take
So
1
is it-
electrum off. No, I know how this works. Yeah, take 1 electrum off and add
Okay.
3 silver.
Okay.
Alright, so is there anything else anyone would like to do in this bar? You gonna strike up a conversation with someone? Anyone?
I'll probably just
You like my owl?
To who?
I'll ask her. You like my owl?
This is a male,
Oh,
actually.
man, sorry, I'll
I
ask
made a
him.
dude.
You like my owl? Her name is Ela.
She's a wonderful creature. And then like I just reach over just to like gently pet the owl.
Don't touch me off of me.
Okay.
I didn't say that. I'm just joking.
Oh, I thought you were doing that actually.
No.
Alright, so you got rooms for the night. Continue, do what you do, guys.
Okay, so who wants to play a game?
I
Yeah.
tried to scooch away because this is probably not my business.
Good.
So yeah, you've been handed keys to the rooms. And you guys are gonna have to share rooms, basically.
I bought 4 rooms.
There's only 2 available.
Oh, okay. I'll share a room then.
With who?
But there's 2 beds in each room, so.
Okay.
With whom you shall share the bed with is the
So
question.
you can add 1 gold back.
Okay.
What do you want to do? Play a game.
I was gonna put everyone in a torture simulator, but whatever. I'm gonna ask everyone, like, so, what do we do now, people? We got the girl here, and we still have to kill a vampire somehow. We need.
Well,
Do not say that.
Okay.
obviously,
We need to kill a vampire.
you cannot just leave her here without any means of life.
Good point. Yes. But we can't take her with us either.
No.
I mean, isn't that the point of bringing her here?
Yes.
Sorry.
Well, I don't know what you promised her brother or whatever, but I'm just saying, perhaps we should stay a little and enjoy the culture
Okay, well, how long do we want to stay?
and give her a livelihood.
Give her a what?
Livelihood.
What does that mean?
Make sure to get, like,
Start her a life here.
We
Oh.
could talk to the burgomaster here.
The Burgermaster?
The burgomaster.
It sounds like a man who... It's like a weird rip-off
Master
of
of burgers.
It's a weird rip-off of Burger King.
At that moment, one of the rooms upstairs that is currently occupied opens, and you hear the creaking of feet on stairs, wooden stairs. Zach, are you awake with us? You with us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As an elderly half-elf man walks down, he's wearing slightly brownish, orangish clothes. He's got spectacles. And he walks down and sees that there's two other half-elves and a heavily armored juggernaut downstairs. He's like, my god, the entire half-elf population of Barovia is in one room.
Why do we have to
Is in one room.
I know, they're multiplying!
Uncle Eric,
It's so strange, what are the odds?
Uncle Eric,
Okay.
Uncle Eric, what do you have to get?
Oh, I got it, buddy.
Yeah, whatever. Get the sons to the thing. It's a whole thing.
I remember this one.
It's so weird, am I right?
Yes. it
What
is
are the
quite-
odds?
Go from downstairs.
Probably not good, but anything can happen in this world.
I guess.
I have seen things the like of which you would never believe.
Like what? Give me an example.
I once saw a plant that had a marvelous singing voice.
Not that. You're not a
You
plant.
fire it,
I know, I
that
was just
gives
giving
it more
examples of it.
fire.
I'm out of character here.
I've seen many things. After all, I do run Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders.
Ooh. Octavio, why does that sound familiar?
I think you have to jump on
Oh yeah, probably because we're traveling. We're
back to
trying to
where
be
you
a
were.
traveling carnival.
You've never heard of Rictavio's
Yeah.
Traveling Carnival?
Wait, so the only
Stranger.
half-elf is Rictavio?
The half elf, the old half elf man who just walked in is Rictavio, who is your boss.
No, I think
Oh, Rictavio, sir. Hello there. Would you like to
I
take a
think
seat with me and
that
have a
means
drink?
you got it.
Yes, but only for a short
Yeah, Julian,
amount
you
of
got
time.
one.
I have to be off
I
to feed
got one earlier though.
Drusilla
Okay, sir.
and our other assets.
So you're at carnival?
Yes.
Too bad Krog is not here. I mean, I tell him that we have competition now.
You are a carnival worker? He says, looking you up and down in full plate mail.
Well, not anymore, I assume, but we used to. I got a cape that flies. I'm pretty sure I was going to be one of the freak shows, you know? See the man with wings!
That is not all that unusual, he says as he, like, pokes your... He's walking with a cane and he kind of, like, pushes your cloak a little bit. It's like, magical items, though extraordinary.
Yes, but I was gonna sew it to my skin and then it'll be actual wings
I
on
do
me.
not recommend that.
I don't know.
Does that not seem safe? And your
It
beard
is
is not
not.
very
I'm just rambling.
sanitary, sir.
Yes, it's very humid. I have a mouse living in it.
Is
Don't-
it still
don't-
alive?
Yes, it is. Don't question it. Don't question it, Mr.
I am Nightshade, but
Nightshade. That actually your name?
actually,
That is a deadly plant. Why did your parents name you after a plant of death?
my name is not actually Nightshade, sir.
It is his performance name.
What's they do? Kill people with poison?
No.
No, that's my job.
I thought Freak had a bad name. Well, I broke him. My job's done.
Alright, Nightshade, you stay here and have a drink on me.
My job's done. I'm gonna go.
And Rictavio orders a wolf steak, picks up a wolf steak that Erwin, the innkeep, had been keeping for him, and he takes that, wraps it up, and he takes an apple, and he walks off to go feed Drusilla. It's like, I'll be back momentarily.
Okay, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna go look around. Like, I'm gonna go out and see if what this town has to offer. That's
Alright.
fine with everyone.
Yes.
Cool.
Alright, as you're walking out the door, this common man with a full dark brown beard, and just like a look of horror on his face. Oh, you are armored man.
Yes, I am armored
He
man.
said give you this.
Who said what? Give you what?
Man in cloak.
I don't know who the cloak is.
I don't know. He threatened to cut off my balls.
Like,
Here,
oh,
it's
dear.
for you, and he just shoves a package into your arms.
I'm gonna pat his shoulder. He's like, I will make sure your balls will be cut.
Thanks.
Like, oh dear.
And he like scutters off.
Goodbye, man whose balls are gonna cut off. Goodbye, Reek.
Play a game.
Goodbye, Reek.
So yeah, you now have a package.
I'm gonna open up the package.
Yeah, you open it up, and inside is... You recognize this. It is a magician's hat that you recognize as the one Aselius wore. It actually has 2 holes in the front where his horns went. And it has been ripped in half.
Oh,
Celia?
God, he's dead. I
A
think.
former friend of our, a former party member of ours.
I'm gonna go back
Oh, then
inside.
he got transported also?
I'm gonna go back
That was a
inside.
wizard.
Everyone, Ashton. I hold up the hat.
You recognize Aselius' magic hat that also doubled as holding stuff. And it's been ripped in half. Which, you don't know a lot about magic.
Yeah.
But it's not really easy to break magical things.
Mm-hmm.
I said, what?
Or convenient.
Oh,
You say what?
What the is that?
Oh.
oh,
It is a magic hat that a tiefling friend of ours used to wear, but now he is dead, I think.
oh dear.
Worst
I'm
case scenario,
still sitting there.
worst case scenario, his genitals have been cut off.
Nightshade's like, oh dear.
Best case scenario, he's still alive. Worst case scenario, he is dead and his genitals
The
were
guy
cut
at the
off.
bar faints.
Uncle Eric, how do we get in there?
Nightshade has fainted.
You glide.
Good for him. You will not hear, or you will not have to hear all of my theories of what happened to him. One of which involves a rabbit and the rabbit god.
Okay. Well,
I'm getting dementia.
it sounds like your problem.
It is also your problem,
How?
because you have helped us. You are in our party now. They are probably going to try to kill you.
Yes, and when they do, they shall die.
They broke a magic hat. You know how hard it is to break a magic hat? I don't. So I assume you don't. But I assume it takes a lot of tearing.
Magic scissors.
I am not so fragile.
Oh no, you're not so fragile. Yeah, you don't look fragile. You're the least womanly thing I've ever seen.
Okay.
Yes.
Also, looking it over, it looks like it was burnt also a little bit.
Also, I think the thing that killed him could breathe fire.
Or make fire.
Breathing fire sounds cooler.
I wonder if Krog made it.
Oh God, Krog, no! He was my favorite.
There's also a half-orc head in the bottom of the box. No, I'm joking.
He's
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Krog is my favorite.
What's in the box?
I'll never forgive myself for being racist to him. Did they ever tell you that?
I
Hey,
made...
look, it's one of your kind.
No.
Uncle Eric.
Okay, I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna look at him like, well, I think we can both agree Aselius is dead. Maybe not.
Should I just wake up now? Or...
You can. You can wake up anytime you want. It's your fainting
Alright,
spell.
I was like, I just wake up and like, oh dear, my head.
So Ashton, I believe Aselius might be dead. But Krog might still be out there. Krog went in for Aselius. Maybe he survived. Dude killed a man with a coffin. I'm pretty sure he's alive.
I'm sorry. The notion of the coffin beating just like, okay.
Okay. I suggest we be on our guard and/or figure out who sent this package and/or send it back to them.
The money says Strahd.
You look it over, there's no return address.
The money says Strahd. I don't have any evidence to back that up, but the money says Strahd. Or werewolves.
My evidence is werewolves working for Strahd. Or my theory is werewolves working for Strahd.
Could be it.
Or fire-breathing werewolves working for Strahd. I don't know, but hopefully...
Either of those are a possibility.
Yeah, you never know. Anyways, I hope...
The devil's still alive.
I hope Krog is alive. He was my favorite. I play favorites. That's what I do now.
I don't think Krog's alive.
You don't? No, you're not putting your money on it?
Oh, we had a friend who's a tiefling. He was a wizard. And we had a friend named Krog. He was a half-orc. Or is a half-orc.
And this hat used to belong to a friend of yours.
Yes, the tiefling friend. And I don't know where he is. I'm pretty sure he's dead. And/or had his balls chopped off.
I just Nightshade just looks at the horrified look.
Coming back to that.
The courier said that the man who gave him the package said that if he doesn't deliver it, he'll have his balls chopped off.
Wouldn't it be cool if I went and said
So I assume that's what happened.
needed the other side of the portal,
And it's been ripped in half. Oh dear. You do. It's like it's almost practically impossible to rip these.
It's not impossible. It's
I
just...
mean, like it's hard. It's like difficult to actually rip these.
Exactly, it requires a lot of tearing.
Oh dear.
Pretty sure Krog did do it. I'm pretty sure Krog didn't do it though.
Who is this Krog?
Oh, he's a man. He's a very strong half-orc. What?
They just explained this.
He's a very strong half-orc who murdered another man for coffin. He's a very strong half-orc. He's like too strong.
A coffin?
It is amazing how strong Krog is.
Okay.
Oh, man, I'm tired.
Well, if we could.
Well, I wish you luck on your quest. May I take these? I gesture to the
No!
Okay.
You cannot have them!
Okay.
Unless Cecilia says so otherwise, and/or if he's dead.
I was just asking if I could, like, possibly fix these.
Ashton. I need you to hold these for me.
Okay.
I hold whatever. Wait, what is it you hold? You hand it to me.
The half.
Oh.
Pieces of the
The
half.
hat, it's still intact in one piece. It's just been torn asunder.
I don't get it.
Like it's pretty much torn down the middle.
Oh, okay.
But it's still like there's still like a flap where it's like holding on and it's still one piece relatively.
Okay.
Put it in the bag of holding if you wanted to. Actually, that would be the ultimate test actually, because if it was still active, it would fucking open it. Hole in space time.
Yeah.
It'd be the ultimate test. Can you put? You know, I wonder if that means if that's the case.
If you put a bag of holding, like the hat in a bag of holding, like Gosberg has, and it was still working, it would open up a portal to the astral plane.
Would it?
Yes. But the hat is broken, and you reach inside, you test it out, and it is not working.
Okay. Ashton, I think we need to evaluate our situation. One of our members is probably confirmed dead. We'll need to find a replacement.
We do whatever we need to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Are we having a moment, or?
Yes, we're having a moment.
And Gosberg and Ashton sort of stand there looking at each other, realizing that it's just them for now. Yeah, they're stuck in this crazy new place with only each other to fully rely on.
In the meantime, we are gonna have to probably trust. Are we out of earshot of these two or no?
I probably just
You're
I
probably
walked
You're probably
walked
talking
away.
quietly enough. You're at the bar.
Okay.
I
We're
walked
probably
away to
gonna have to
another
be a
part
little
of
more
the bar.
trusting of these two if we have any hopes of defeating Strahd.
You mean the two women on the team?
One woman, one male.
You barely talked to him yet. You talked to him about your owl for 5 seconds.
You barely talked.
If Ela trusts him, then I trust him.
He just randomly recruit like, and you know what, those wolf hunter guys. And you know what? I like the look of those drug tubes.
I'm gonna get some water.
We're gonna have everyone we can join us to defeat Strahd.
I probably have another
Ela is my extended part of me, and if whoever Ela likes, I will like too.
I'm just like at another part of the bar, just like stressed drinking, and like, because like Godfrey kind of had him stressed there. It's like,
Yeah.
like
I'm just finishing up my wine.
All right. That's good. All right. What time is it?
It is gonna be
3:34.
3:34. Yeah.
All right. So you guys are in a bar. You're talking about stuff.
Yep. Y'all got drinks, and now we're all wide awake. And are we, Zach?
Trying to be.
Trying to be? Do I need to pour water on your head?
I'm good.
Okay. Do I need to get violent? Do I need to go gorilla? Oh, sorry. I tripped a bit.
Oh, my ass.
You can sit on the bed.
Someone's.
So, what do you guys want to do? I'm going to go out and to see,
Can I have the monster manual?
sorry, that was my bad.
All right.
I was using it to write.
Uncle Eric.
I'm gonna go around to, see what the town has to offer. See, if there's any blacksmith, general store, stuff like that.
All right. Looking around, you go searching around. You ask a little bit here and there, and you do see more of these signs advertising the
festival?
the festival of the blazing sun, replacing the festival of the Wolf's Head Jamboree. Come one, come all.
I'm gonna
Uncle
go
Eric.
up.
children required.
Yeah, children and
Uncle Eric.
attendance mandatory.
I also want to look for, the three things I want to look for while I'm walking around. I want to look for a blacksmith, like a weapon shop,
Okay.
a general store,
Okay.
and an apothecary.
All right. You look around. What is an apothecary? Just give me an idea?
Someone who makes potions.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
I'd like to go to the apothecary if there is one.
You walking around with him?
No, I'll just walk around by myself.
All right. Your friends ditch you to go do other shit, Ashen.
Cool. You know what?
I just start walking out of the inn.
You want to go where you know where Calio is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got 17.
Uncle Eric.
All right. So
What time of the day is it?
it's midday.
Okay.
You ask around, and there does not appear to be a blacksmith in town,
Okay.
and there doesn't appear to be an apothecary. There's some doctors here and there, like one doctor, and a herbalist who
Apothecaries are
mostly
also
uses tea and
herbalists.
stuff. Yeah, it's not really like from what you understand, like this person does not make potions.
Okay.
These are not potion people.
Okay.
But there is a stockyard, the Out-of-Sex stockyard, that doubles as a general store.
So, Romeo.
I'll go to the general store then.
Yeah. So both of you end up going there, and you see the brown-haired young man with one eye walk into the back, basically.
I'll go into the general store as well.
Yeah, you go inside, and there is a man working at the counter at the moment. Well, you see a woman in the back organizing some things. And let me see. Like, hello, welcome to Out-of-Sex Stockyard. How can I help you?
Hello.
I am Gunther.
Hello, Gunther.
Gunta.
Is it Gunther or Gunther?
Gunther.
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 Shut up.
I'm trying to figure out how to say his name. Gunther, right?
Gunther.
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 Oh, it's Gunther. Why didn't you say so? Your accent's really thick for some reason.
You are not from here, are you?
I am not.
No, he's not.
I am
It's
from
very
Nutwood.
obvious. I know not where that is.
Yes, I don't
Uncle
either.
Eric.
Actually.
Where's Sergeant Bird?
He's not in this level, buddy. You gotta go on the balloon.
Huh?
Alright, go on the balloon. Alright, what would you like to do?
I.
The balloon.
What do I
The balloon.
do? What's the blue?
The balloon. At the end of the level.
I ask him like, do you know anything about potions?
No, we don't have potions.
No, do you personally know anything about potions?
They do things to you. Magical things.
This guy's clearly an expert. Would you like a drink?
I am on the job.
Okay, good point, okay. I will not bother you. I want some vials.
Okay.
Of water.
What do you mean vials of water?
Oh, just vials, I guess. I want to make holy water.
Oh, okay. You want vials.
Yeah.
Alright, Wait,
So he doesn't have healing potions here?
no. Is 5 gold per vial.
Gold?
Yes.
That makes sense. Class is actually really hard to make. 5 golds a vial. Is that actually 5 gold a vial?
That's what it is here.
Too much. What the crap? I'll buy 2.
It's hard to get things here.
Okay, well,
End up at the balloons. Oh yeah.
You also have rope?
We have rope. 5 gold for 50 feet of rope.
50 feet of rope?
Yeah.
I'll buy 50 feet of rope and I'll buy 2 vials.
Alright, that's 15 gold.
Actually, I'll make it even. I'll buy 3 vials.
3 vials? Okay, that's 20 gold.
I hand him 20 gold.
For 3 vials and some rope.
That's outrageous!
How much was it for the rope?
Midday
5
garden.
Because I used my rope.
You could have gotten it back. It's not.
Did I get it back?
Go to
You
Midday
could, yeah.
Garden.
Why wouldn't
Okay.
you?
Did you say you got it back, man?
Because I didn't say that I got
You
it
have
back.
to. If you want to get
No,
Sergeant
I'm not
Byrne.
gonna be like that.
Okay.
I would assume you would do it.
Alright, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so, yeah, I'll buy 3 vials and 50 feet of rope.
I'll just
Alright.
leave.
You do so.
Okay.
Alright, you walk out.
Dear,
Uh,
that is a cool
and you-
handle.
As you're walking away, you do see the young man talking with the half-elf in the back of this stockyard. Elderly half-elf. And they in the back, there appears to be what looks like almost you haven't seen a lot in your days. But it looks like a carnival wagon. And on the side, you can just barely make out the side of this. The sign on the side says Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders. And there's a heavy padlock on the back door of it.
Okay.
Alright, you walk away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to a random, like, townsfolk if I can. I'm gonna ask him, so, sir, what is this
The camera cannot see you, by the way. You've been hiding behind the cover the entire time.
What is this, what is this festival of the Blazing Sun about?
Festival is festival. Greatest festival of the year. Just like one before and one before that.
So I'm gonna do an insight check to see, like, if he's actually
going
saying the truth or if he's
best.
bull crapping.
Make an insight check.
Now I have to fight that big guy.
Mhm.
Can you help me fight that big
No,
guy?
I cannot.
Maybe.
I can't. I don't know how to play this.
I'll tell you
You
what.
can get him, buddy.
7.
So only just have
I
to
mean, he's
try and
obviously,
get
like,
away from
Lying.
Uh,
or intimidated by
He's
something.
obviously very scared. That
Okay.
much you're not sure why.
Okay.
It's
What?
going to be best festival of whole year. Better than Wolf's Head Jamboree, where my son had to carry
That's
Wolf's
like
Head on
fire.
pike around square.
That's
It's good.
That sounds fun.
Yes, all the children had much fun.
Do you like the festivals?
Yes, festivals are most fun. Festivals are a good time. They will free the land.
Festivals
Strahd.
shall be the royal
The festivals shall free the land from Strahd. The Burgermaster says so.
Where's the Burgermaster now?
He's in Burgermaster's mansion.
Okay, well, I think I know where to go.
Oh, you go to Burgermaster?
Yes,
Don't tell him you saw me.
What's your name?
I will not tell you. Go away.
Okay, I'll tell him that I will not tell you if I talk to him. I will not tell you.
Okay, and he walks away.
It literally took you a minute to figure out what I just said.
Nightshade, you, Octavio has been talking with you. So I do not know how much more time we must spend here, but we must play the waiting game for but a bit longer.
Why, sir? Why? Is there something wrong?
I still seek allies where we can.
My God.
Oh,
Things shall not be easy for us.
Oh, what about the very armored men on those in those two half houses?
It is possible, but they attract a lot of attention with that one shining and jangling everywhere he goes. And we are trying to be quiet. As he says this, he's getting up on top of the wagon and he opens up a hatch and drops the wolf steak in. And you hear the creature within.
Well, that is true, but he seems pretty strong.
Exactly what I'm trying.
Like,
You just have to like run in circles
follow
and
after them
and
when they leave.
run the band. You have to get him in the lava and then Sheila like runs that one to stay and then
You want to put our trust in strangers in this land?
you can do it. Push him. Push him.
You may be free to do whatever you wish, Nightshade, but I cannot protect you if you leave my presence.
What?
We are playing the waiting game as it is.
No.
We do not know how to trust. This is a dangerous
No,
land.
but if he flattens you with
One
the-
misstep,
Just like.
and you consign your soul to oblivion here. Have faith, my child.
You're doing it.
Okay, sir.
I think you're defeating him.
I'm gonna go find some supplies. I'll be right back.
Do that. And as you walk by, you walk past the small inscription on the door frame that you've read so many times. I bring you from shadow into light.
Don't near him, okay? Okay, Zach?
Is that gonna be important for later on? Who knows? That smile.
As you walk away from the snarl of something inhuman in the wagon.
Zach.
What's up? What's
I
happening?
think she has the werewolf. I think Nightshade and the other guy has the werewolf that killed your mom.
We must-
God damn it, Andy! 6 months of planning! Throw the books. Get out of my house!
We must interrogate them much more and figure this thing out.
Okay, well,
You're still in the bar. You never said you did anything else.
yeah.
I know. That's what I
You're
didn't.
kind of just, you're busy playing Spyro.
Did you? Did you guys come back or?
No. What do you?
You know what I did? I drank my sorrows away for the loss of my friend Icelius
In Krog.
and possibly Krog.
We all heard you.
I came back.
Yeah, your friend, your new acquaintance and your friend Gosbert come back.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna stay out and continue asking around about the festival.
Yeah,
I'm
you
actually gonna go to one of the guards, or to another peasant, and I'm going to ask him, So tell me, I heard a festival of the Blazing Sun is
Oh,
coming.
yes, festival is great.
What's this festival about?
Is to celebrate the sun that we have not seen in so long.
I see. And what is the point of this festival?
It is only with joy can we free the land from Strahd's grasp. That is what the burgomaster says.
Is there anyone around, by the way? Like anyone looking at us?
Yeah, there's guards and there's commoners walking around, but he seems to be eyeing around suspiciously everywhere.
Are they looking at us?
Especially at guards. No one's looking at you in particular.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You got it.
I'm going to cast.
You got it. I
Command.
told you would get it.
You're gonna command him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to command him, and he has to make a wisdom save.
Yes, he does. But what is your command?
I want to say truth, so that he will be
Do we
able
have
to.
do we have, Vivian,
Truth is
do
not
we have
really
to find that
specific.
green
Truth
guy
not
to-
enough?
to unlock
It's one word. It's not really. That's not really.
the penguin?
It's not a verb, is the thing.
Tell me
Oh,
the
it has to
truth.
be a
Yep.
verb.
I feel like it has to be something that actually
Like
conveys
just
like
say like
run
tell me
or
the truth.
jump,
Oh, okay, never mind then. I won't use
and it has to be one word. I can look, but like
Okay.
that's.
Okay, I won't use truth.
I
command,
might
I'll just,
allow it, but it's an. That's an odd one that you're doing.
Okay, well instead I'll just ask him. I won't use command then. I'll just go back to the thing. I'll just go back.
That's Bianca. She's a wizard.
I'll just go back to the tavern since that's
Okay.
not ambiguous.
Alright, as you're walking back, you see coming towards you, flanked by 2 guards,
Mm-hmm.
this monstrously large man.
Yeah.
A little bit taller than you.
Sounds taller than me.
Very wide shoulders. Wearing a fur cloak and armor. Carrying a battle axe in one. He is human, bald, with just a face that speaks to cruelty. And his right arm and hand are just this monstrously large red demonic clawed hand.
I want to cast Divine Sense.
Go ahead and cast Divine Sense.
That's
oh yeah, it's not a spell. It's just a paladin thing you do.
Yeah.
What is the range on that?
60 feet.
60 feet. You do not. What is it detect actually?
It's basically I could sense up Celestials and Fade, I believe.
Celestial Fey Fiends.
Yeah.
You do not sense any Celestials. You do not
catch
sense
it.
any Fiends.
Do I have like flame?
You do not detect any
Can.
Fey. You do not solicit any Fey.
What are they called?
I don't know.
There's like little thieves.
I solicit.
You do not detect any. Oh, it doesn't detect Fey, actually.
I think it's just fully.
Celestials, Fiends, and Undead.
Yeah.
You do not detect Celestials, Fiends, or Undead within 60 feet of you at the moment.
Okay. Not even from that guy?
Not even from that guy.
Okay, cool. At least I know he's not part demon or something.
As someone who has actually fought demons and stuff, that looks really demonic to you, though.
Yeah.
Like, it is not... Like, he is a human man, and there's just this monstrously large demonic arm. Like, this is some shit.
Well, I'm just gonna...
He's actually approaching you at the moment.
Oh, God. What do I say? What do I say to him? Do I say how nice his beard is?
He doesn't have a beard.
Do I say how weird it is that he has his lack of facial hair?
He lacks any hair at all. He's completely bald on the face and head.
Oh, so he's hairless? He doesn't have any hair at all?
Not on his head.
Okay. Oh, man, what do I say?
And he comes up to you.
Is he my senpai?
You came to this land.
Oh, hello there,
to this
sir.
town recently, no?
Why?
Yes.
Came in through the gate
It's
this
so hard
morning.
to catch it.
Yes. Please don't
Dad,
hurt
can
me.
you catch the thief for me?
And he kind of smiles at that. A cruel smile, like...
You are literally the first person I've met who's taller than me, and that is intimidating.
He's not. You knew Sigurd, who was way bigger than this dude.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. Hello, you're the second tallest person I've known. Which is impressive. I'm a pretty tall man.
So long as you and your friends remain in this town, you cause no trouble here.
I will not cause trouble.
I am the law.
Okay, what did you say, man? What's your name?
I am Izek Strasny.
That'd be Dread.
And if you cross me, you die. Or you end up like those fools. And he gestures back towards the people who are in stocks with plastered donkey heads.
What's with the donkey heads?
Those were people who spoke out against the burgomaster and the festival.
Okay.
I do not suggest you do the same.
Okay,
Get what you want. Drink, be happy, but cause no trouble here.
No problem.
Got that, shiny man?
Shiny man.
Oh, that is mean, but okay. I will not cause trouble. Ashton, I need you to cause trouble. But no, I will not cause trouble.
You end up either there, he gestures to the donkey-headed folks, or there. And he gestures to what you see now.
Is a graveyard?
Is a gallows pole. Hanging currently with no one on it.
What's a gallows pole?
It's the thing they hang people from.
I didn't get him yet.
I see.
And that seeing that makes you think of that time you saw Krog hung from the neck.
I have a question.
Which would have been really dramatic if he was freaking here. 6 months of planning down the drain.
I have a question for you, actually. Have you seen a half-orc come across at any point?
A what?
Half-orc.
Gabe, go.
I've only ever heard of orcs in stories. I know not what you speak of.
Okay, never mind. I will go and... What is your name again?
I am Isaac Strasny.
I'll call you Strazi.
Do not call me anything.
Okay, Strazi. I'll go now. Goodbye. I'm gonna go back to the tavern. Everyone, I think everyone here is afraid of the festivals for some reason. They're afraid of speaking out of the festivals.
As soon as you say that, the woman behind the bar, do not speak about festivals in here. It's a safe place.
Okay, cool.
I do not need you bringing Burgermaster's men inside. But yes, people are afraid.
Of speaking out against the festivals for some reason. I do not know why. I believe we should investigate.
Sorry, I got this.
He's the one talking to you.
To investigate. What are we investigating?
At this point, I walk in because
Ashton's been drinking.
I've been drinking, yeah.
I generally don't want to reply just because you weren't paying attention. But
this guy's little thing.
I'll tell him that I or the people are afraid of the festivals, and I feel like we should investigate why they're afraid of the festivals and about this Burgermaster, because apparently I feel like the Burgermaster is kind of a douche.
At this point, I walk in because I plan to get more like steak or whatever is in the.
You don't need to, but yeah.
Yeah, I plan to get more steak anyway, just to make sure we have.
Also, I think that we have the man we have to watch out for. He has like a red demon arm for some reason. I call him Siggy.
You know that is from that description, Isaac Strasny.
Oh, I call him Strazi.
I say, Isaac Strasny. Of course.
I call him Strazi.
He is the Burgermaster of the Barons. Now you kind of get the joke that the front guards at the front gate. Right hand man. Shut up, you're not funny. And he is basically a brute and an awful person who is extremely loyal to the Burgermaster. And thankfully he's too stupid to catch you so far.
Yeah.
So, what do we do, people? Shall we figure out what's going here? Maybe make this town a safe place for people? We can't leave Irina here in this state, in the city of this state.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. After talking to people, I don't know if this is the safest.
Yeah, I don't want to force her to have children so she could make them.
Why would I be having children?
I don't know, so maybe you'll be forced to so they could carry a wolf pike or something.
What?
Oh no, there's a
What are you talking about?
A man told me that his son had to like carry a wolf head on a pike or something.
The woman behind the bar. Yes, that was Wolf's Head Jamboree.
Yeah.
The Burgermaster had festival where wolf hunters killed many wolves and children had to parade around town in festival with heads on pikes.
You have been very helpful. Thank you, Miss Barkeeper.
Danica.
Alright, then to the Burgermasters it is. In stealth, can you do that?
Nope. I could try. You want to see me fail? I can do it right now. I'm gonna try hide behind the table.
Then perhaps you should stay behind?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna show her how badly I could stealth by hiding behind the table.
It's pretty bad.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll to
You
hide
can roll.
behind
Go
the
ahead
table.
and roll.
Yeah, I'll do a stealth check.
I want you to roll a natural 20.
I get disadvantage though. Remember?
Why do you have disadvantage?
Heavy armor.
That's right, disadvantage.
Plus I have -2.
Look, I got
That is literally.
That's a 0. He rolls a 0 on stealth, so he literally just moves behind a table, and you can see 99% of him.
Can I? I'm gonna act this out. Okay?
He can't even squat all the way down in his armor. He's literally just like crouched like a few inches.
This is what
Stop
happens.
messing with the camera!
There's not enough room between
What
him.
are you doing?
Dude, what are you doing?
Dude, stop messing with the goddamn camera!
Hey Gabe.
Language.
Hey Gabe. I'm gonna act this out.
Gabe's the weenie.
Gabe is a weenie.
Yep. He always does like
This is what Gosberg's doing
Next
right
time he
now.
comes in here, I'm hitting him with this. No.
That's his hiding. He got a 0. You can imagine how that looks. It's pretty bad. And his armor is clanking very noisily as he does it.
Okay, now I'm gonna stand up.
His hammer falls off his back while he's doing this and lands on the floor with the loudest noise that,
Can I eavesdrop on
that just
them?
echoes throughout the entire tavern, and everyone in the entire bar looks at him.
Can I eavesdrop on them?
Yes, you can.
Okay. What do I have to roll for this?
I think it'd be like
Perception.
yeah.
Perception. Okay.
You definitely heard all that conversation.
Yeah, I have 16.
And you most definitely see and hear every second of
Everyone
Gosberg.
roll insight just to see if you can see Gosberg.
It's not insight. I'm literally not even gonna make people roll, because if they get a natural 1, that's still enough for them to see you. That's how badly you rolled. You got a 0.
I have -2.
You got a 0.
It's amazing.
The only way for someone to not see you is if Krog was there and rolled a natural 1, because he had a -1 to perception.
Oh
Or any other character with a -1 to wisdom. That's the only way someone could not see you.
Oh shit!
That was my bad. I fell.
Alright, so you guys are in the Blue Water Inn of Bulaki. We're gonna finish up in a few minutes.
Yep.
What are you guys doing?
I remember I pretty much told everyone we need to investigate, right?
Yep.
And, I proudly showed off how horrible my stealth is.
Yeah,
you did.
You rolled a 0.
Straight up 0.
2 minus 2.
I did not know that was possible. Apparently it was.
Yep.
Could have been worse. Could have rolled a 1 and had a -1.
That'd be worse.
Literally only blind deaf things would be able to miss Gosberg. And even they would have a pretty good chance.
So Helen Keller would probably have a pretty good
Helen
chance.
Keller would have known you were there. That's how badly you rolled.
Yep.
So,
She would have felt vibrations in the place.
Yep.
smelled his musty beard.
Alright, so what's happening?
I think.
Can I actually? I want to roll perception really
For
quick.
what?
Hand me the fez, because he said he was eavesdropping on us, and I want to roll perception to see if I could hear him or
Alright.
notice him. What's my perception? +2, right?
Yep.
Because I mistakenly added +5 because the persuasion is
That's
right
fine.
to perception.
That's fine. You don't even have a +5 to... Oh wait, yes you do.
To
And
persuasion.
they're not next to each other.
17, 19.
Roll a sleight of hand check, Nightshade.
Okay.
Here's the fez.
Or stealth.
Maybe stealth.
I think I might have accidentally moved the thing, so
That's
But it's
definitive. So,
I'll just what's my slide?
it's plus your dex, because I know
-1.
you're not...
Yeah, it's 7.
This person is very obviously leaning towards you guys and listening and looking over every so often. Although, to be fair, everyone else in the bar is also looking at you, but they seem much less interested, and they go back to their drinks not too soon after.
Can I help you?
Something. I just like try to quickly walk away.
Hold up. How much have you heard about that? Tell me or I'm going to, I don't know, pet you gently.
I didn't hear much. Just enough to hear. Just enough to hear you fail. Apparently.
Do you tell us? Do you hear about the whole thing about us investigating the Burger Lord?
The what?
The Burger Lord.
The what?
Burgermaster.
Burgermaster. I'm getting my franchise ripping off mixed up.
Slightly. A little bit. All of it.
Oh wait, you said all of it. Okay, good. I thought you said something else. What should we do with this one? Air it everything.
I don't know. Seems like a win.
Okay, so what is your name again?
The Nightshade?
Oh yes, the one who parents hate.
But my actual name
What's your
is.
name?
There's a crashing of pots and pans as soon in the back room as soon as he says his name. Like, and then the old guy comes out like, sorry about that.
Yes, that's it, and that's my name.
Sorry, can you say it again?
It's
Why are you concerned with the name of Wind?
I want to know the names of the people I work with, so I know who to
Who
avenge.
says we're working with him? Okay, whatever. You do you.
I'm just like on the
Ashton
floor.
and Melania are just. They honestly, Danica has left the bottle on the table.
Like I said, we're both. I'm drinking in sorrows.
I'm
'cause
not
of
drunk.
the
I'm
loss
just
of-
chilling. I'm just like whatever.
The Nightshade is just like cowering a little bit because he's being intimidating. I'm just like, I was just there to get steak
For what?
for my for Sir Octavio.
Obviously to eavesdrop on us, no?
No, I just came in to get steak, and then you guys were just talking.
And you decided to eavesdrop on us.
Yes. I was like, I don't know what to do in these situations.
Good. So tell me, why are you here? So tell me, what is your real name? If your name isn't Nightshade.
Oh, it's
There's a peal of thunder.
Say your
Loud
name
and
again.
echoous.
Say your name again. I did not hear any of that.
Oh, it's
At that point, Octavio, stop doing this.
Stop doing what?
I'm just like hugging.
Octavio comes in, opens the door. It's like, Nightshade.
Yes, sir.
Wait, you have to tell him his name. He made a promise to. He didn't actually make a promise. I lied. I am sorry. I lied.
I need a both.
Okay.
I thought I did.
Say your name. What is his name? What is your name?
Jacob.
Is your name Jakin?
No, it's
Is it chocolate?
no.
Are you chocolate?
No.
I know her name. Her name is.
Bro, you're not in this.
Slim
What is your name?
My name is.
No, you got 3. I'm not doing it.
I just like, oh, bugger it. I'm done with this. I just
Nightshade has a troubled past.
Everyone here has a troubled past.
Excuse me, sir. I need to change for a bit. And then, like, just snap fingers, the whole appearance would change.
Alright.
No. I'm not Gregory. He's not gonna scream like that.
You watch as this timid young man's form changes, his skin grows darker, his hair doesn't change.
Wait, it does change. Hold up.
His eyes turn red. His one good eye turns red.
Hold up. Let me do.
Describe to me the physical change.
All right. So his hair gets a little bit more curlier, darker brown, black horns, purple eyes. His skin is darker, has freckles upon it, and like his shirt instead of like a dark bluish color, it's
Alter self alters you, not sure.
What? Oh.
Alter self alters you physically.
Oh, okay. I could probably change those then. So yeah, just darker skin, purple eyes, freckles, dark brown, really dark brown hair, and horns, and also pointed ears.
Alright. You see that.
Are you a changeling?
I'm sorry, but no, I'm not.
Why are you sorry that you're... I don't understand this.
I don't understand either. I am very confused. Ashton, did you slip drugs into my drinks again?
No,
He has
no.
not.
Oh, those boys with their pranks back in Nutwood.
Did you slip in LSD into the communal wine again?
Dude, I'm too depressed to be doing that kind of stuff, man.
I was like, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but currently you see the real Nightshade. The boy who also is called Nightshade. His actual
The
name.
artist formerly known as Nightshade.
His actual name. Unfortunately, every time we try to say her name, something happens. I don't know.
Really? Say it right now.
Oh, it's.
Heart attack! No, I'm just kidding.
And it's like, you know what? Never mind. Anyway, I personally would like to help you in your
Okay.
endeavor
Cool.
before we and Sir Victravio are to leave.
What are your abilities? I am very genuinely confused about what is going on here. Anyone, you two, know what's going on? I don't know about you, but okay, cool. Nice to know that you care about stuff.
She doesn't
I
care,
care
and
about
I
my
care
wife
too
at
much.
this moment, and that is all.
I'm pretty sure they are getting drunk right now, so...
The last time I cared about someone, I just got handed their hat destroyed.
So you don't care about Krog?
That's what I'm saying. The last time I cared about people, they're gone.
Oh dear.
I'm still here.
Eh.
Oh dear.
Well,
Oh, my heart.
Oh dear.
I'm
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go cry in about a couple hours. So, what are your abilities?
Well, and I'm not sure if I should just go through this whole fucking list.
No, you should not,
No.
because we don't have that kind of time.
Yeah, I'll just
You know magic, and occasionally weird things happen around you.
Yes, a lot of weird things happen around me. Just don't ask.
Are you cursed?
No.
This one is very good, but not as good as some.
Stop drinking!
No.
Does she have to roll con saves?
No,
Okay.
she's used to this.
What about him?
He's had his fair share of drinking,
Um,
but he's trying to get drunk, so...
I should come back to Milwaukee more often.
Well, I must depart. I have to go get some steaks for the
What is it, a werewolf?
I am not entirely sure what it is. I have never seen it. Now, excuse me, I must go.
Wait, did someone say werewolf? At this moment, I put my drink
Stop.
down.
He immediately sobers up.
Wait, did someone say dirt? Did someone say werewolf?
Did someone say werewolf and or dead mom?
Who said Martha?
Canon, Ashton's name. Oh, wait, now, didn't we give Ashton's name?
Arianea.
Oh, okay.
Arianea.
Martha Arianea Spinati.
Ashton
Fantasy Martha.
Your friend here mentioned a werewolf, and honestly, I do not know. I'm just gonna go get the steaks.
Okay, well, you said something about helping us. We're down
It
one
has already been
Let's-
fed. I did not tell you to get more.
Well, excuse me, if we're running out of steak.
We're not running out of steak. We get some every day. She's trying to overfeed my pet.
Okay, well, what is your
Obviously,
pet?
he wanted to come and eavesdrop on us, so he made up an excuse.
He is curious sometimes. Aren't you, boy?
I just say Nightshade just sticks his tongue out.
Yeah.
Don't do that to your elders. Be nice.
Don't.
What did I just say? Why do all the people I know hate me now?
Yeah.
I'm so sad.
Just giving Nightshade alter ego the personality of a rebellious teen.
Or tsundere, depending on how you look at it. Anyway, so as I was saying, so you said something about wanting to help us?
Yes,
Okay. We're currently down one tiefling. We replace him for human, no problem. What can you do?
yeah, I'm not gonna go through this whole list, so just know that I do a bunch of magic.
Magic user. Good, we could definitely replace them tiefling. No offense. Obviously, he will be missed. If he is actually dead. If not, then we should save him. With more about his balls.
I just ignore you guys and I go back to my drinking.
Together we shall make roughly 3 humans and 1 elf.
He divided the halves. In case you didn't catch that.
No, I couldn't. I'm just like, really?
It's just like,
Really?
oh dear.
Oh man.
It's like 2.5 men.
Jeez, and I thought I was the racist one in the group.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Who do you think taught it to you?
So, will you join us on our adventure to find out what the hell is going around here?
Why not? I have nothing else better to do.
Yes! My
You
persuasion.
do have a rough idea of what's been going on around here. There's been festivals going on pretty much every week for you don't know how long.
Do I like?
Yes,
tell them
you can
this?
relay this information to them.
Anyway.
There's been festivals going on every week, and the burgomaster, from what you gathered, Vargas Valakovic, believes that the only way to beat Strahd and free this land from his grasp is to make the people happy. And from what you could tell, these festivals don't really make people happy. They're kind of sad affairs. You've been here a few weeks. So yeah.
And then I lean against the bar. So here's what's been happening for this past couple of weeks. For some reason, there's been festivals every week,
Okay.
and I know.
You basically just tell us what
Yeah,
you told me.
yeah. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing.
Oh,
You
man.
also know that the festivals happen every week. Usually, because when you come by this town, there's a festival happening.
Oh
Yeah.
man, in that case, why don't we go back to that windmill and find the pie? I just remember those pies are made of children. Yeah.
Excuse me, what now?
There was a windmill that was selling pies, and the pies were made of children. That was, I forgot about that. I actually forgot about how the pies were made of
How
children.
could you forget the pies were made of
No,
children?
I
That's every
actually forgot the pies were made of children for a second. As the words came out of my mouth, I realized.
So what's my pie?
And then I look to Nitro looks to Rotaro.
He's walking up the stairs. He just lost interest.
Oh, so I wasn't gonna wish for it. We didn't buy pies from that old windmill.
No, we didn't. There was no way.
Pies! Damn, I want pies now. Yeah, let's go. Save the city.
Is that
Figure out
what
what's
we're
going on.
decided on? Let's do something.
Yes!
Let's do it.
Okay then.
Next week,
I
They
down
try-
my wine.
they try to save the city.
As usual.
Honestly, I like this whole
Not my
downtime type of
fault.
deal. Because we spent freaking 2 months fighting a free hag.
No, this is
We
fun.
outnumbered them by like 4, and it took us this long to beat them. How is that possible?
Because Zach had a lot.
No, not long as in like how long due to like time in real life, but
Bad
it took
rolls.
us bad
A
rolls.
lot of bad rolls.
Holy crap!
And a lot of dicketry and spell interference. She counterspelled you on that thing where your smite didn't
How
work.
did that work?
Counterspell basically means... Counterspell is a
Any
reaction spell that basically they can just go,
Third
no.
level and lower, I think.
It's third level and lower without Arcana check.
Yeah. And then
If they try to counterspell something that is higher than what they cast it as, then they have to actually do a check to try and prevent the spell from happening.
So in like if I remember
So if someone casts a 9th level spell and they try to stop it with counterspell, they have to roll really good to actually stop it.
like literally nat 20 or something.
However, you used a 1st level spell, counterspell is a 3rd level, so she instantly just shut you down.
Oh, jeez, fuck. I've been sitting down too long. My head.
Alright, and we're calling that a wrap for now. Next week we pick up in Valaki. We're out of the windmill.
yeah.
Finally!
We finally meet Nightshade.
Yes.
Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
So